Hello and welcome to the stream, everybody. Hope you guys are ready for another Nancy Drew Saturday night. Tonight we're going to be playing Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake, and I'm kind of hoping this is a little bit of a spooky one, but we'll find out. So, give me just a minute. Let me unplug my headphones here. Let me go ahead and get the game loaded and going, and we'll get started. Hope everybody is having an excellent week. All right. Let's go ahead and we'll get a new game started.
Welcome to my latest case, Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. To start playing, choose either Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose Tutorial.
As always, we're going to be playing as a Junior Detective tonight, just because it gives us, I don't know if it's extra hints or easier puzzles,
Dear Ned,
but...
remember Sally McDonald, the woman who took those photos that Dad has up in his office? Well, she just bought a house in Moon Lake, Pennsylvania. A gangster named Mickey Malone built it back in the 20s as his country getaway. We're talking major fixer-upper. Anyway, last night Sally called and she said she desperately needed my detective skills. She refused to say why over the phone. Naturally, I said I'd drive to Moon Lake immediately. But weird things started happening the moment I pulled up. First, this big tree fell down behind my car and has me totally blocked in. And then I discovered that Sally's gone. She left a note that suggested something terrible happens here at night. She's supposed to call me from her car. So here I sit, writing to you while I wait for the phone to ring. It's nighttime, and although part of me is dying to know what frightened Sally away, another part of me is starting to feel a little uneasy. I'll let you know what happens. Ever yours, Nancy.
Oh no, okay. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this phone, I guess. We are jumping straight into the mysteries here. Check out Squeaky. Nice?
Hello?
Nancy, hi.
Oh, hey, it's Sally. We found her.
Because I'm in my car and my cell phone's running low, so we might get cut off. But did you see my note?
Yes, are you all right?
No, I feel awful bailing on you like that. You must think I'm such a flake.
I'm just worried about you. What's wrong?
I couldn't stand the thought of spending another night there. I knew you were on your way, but it didn't help. I just got too scared.
You make it sound like the house is haunted or something.
Not the house, the woods. Just wait until it gets dark. Then you'll see. What am I saying? Nancy, you shouldn't be there by yourself either. Why don't you just go get in your car and go home? Or drive to Philadelphia. My aunt's got plenty of room.
Well, now we're stuck.
One of your trees seems to have other plans for me.
What do you mean?
Let me put it this way. Unless someone who just happens to have a chainsaw just happens to come by, my car's not going anywhere.
Oh, the dead maple beside the driveway. Oh, they told me it was in danger of falling over when I had the place inspected. I just never got around to doing anything about it. Listen, call M's Emporium. That's a store on the lake. Emily knows everybody. She'll know who to call if she decides to answer her phone.
M's Emporium. Sorry, I'm typing out some notes here. I'm out of paper at the house.
It's late. Won't the store be closed?
Where's my brain? Okay, look. I just bought a little outboard motorboat. I haven't used it yet, but the guy who put it in for me said it should run just fine. It's tied up at the dock out front. Just get in it and go. Go anywhere. Just get away from the house.
Why? What on earth do you think is gonna happen?
The dogs! Those dogs! Out of nowhere. They're outside howling and snarling. Teeth and claws. Horrible.
Dogs? Hello? Did you say dogs? Hello?
What is happening? Oh no. Okay, alright. Dogs? Question mark. Alright, we've got Bess and Sally's phone numbers. So, something... This gives me not good vibes already. What is this? Oh. We have a PDA. Look at us. Oh, I heard that herinteractive.com is a great place to learn about the latest detective techniques. I'll have to check it back out when I get home. Sally's really upset about these ghost dogs. Guess I'm on another case. Take her boat in the morning to M's Emporium to do something about the fallen tree that has me trapped here. Sally McDonald called, asked me to come to Moon Lake. Needed a detective, wouldn't say why. And I've got some phone numbers in here. Alright. Well, that's cool. I don't know if this is the letter that she sent us, and we have a pen. Ooh.
What is that?
Is it an owl? Ooh, I do not like this, you guys.
Something's out there.
Get back inside then! Nope, nope, no. You guys, this game is already scary! Oh, I'm not a fan. Oh, do I have to investigate it? Can I look out the window? No. I mean, it's probably just like an owl or something, but I'm...
Look what you've done.
What?
That was a Strixvaria. At least I think it was. Never know for sure now, will I?
A Strix what?
A Strix what?
Strixvaria. A barred owl.
Okay, it was an owl.
Spot. And it doesn't help that you're out here making more noise than a jumbo jet.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean any harm.
My name's Red Knot. And if you've got a volume knob, I'd appreciate your taking it down a notch before you scare away everything from here to Lancaster.
Okay. I'm just gonna write down likes Red Knot likes birds. Okay.
I'm Nancy Drew. What were all those noises out here just now?
That was me, Miss Nancy Drew, calling in birds. And doing a pretty good job of it, too, till you showed up. Where'd you come from, anyway?
I'm staying here in the old Malone place.
Now, why would you want to do a thing like that? The Malone house is no place for one young woman, let alone two.
Okay.
What do you know about the woman living here?
I talked to her a couple of times. But you know, the last time I saw her, she wasn't doing so good. She acted real anxious, scared.
Did she say what was wrong?
The dogs. The dogs of Mickey Malone. Legend goes that when Malone was finally arrested and hauled away, his 4 dogs went running off into the woods and were never seen again. People would just hear them, howling like their hearts were broken every night until one by one, they all died and went silent. But every time someone tries living in the Malone house, back they come.
Are you saying Sally's house is haunted by ghost dogs?
Every night, ever since she moved in, you could hear them howling. And some nights the dogs
I
would
don't
appear
like
outside the
this.
house,
I don't like this at
running around,
all.
snarling and barking and throwing themselves at the doors and windows. And then they'd be gone. They're buried in the cemetery just beyond. the house.
What? There's a cemetery, you guys.
Did they ever attack Sally?
She never gave them the chance.
Yeah.
After the first attack, she stopped going out at night. Just locked the doors when it got dark and sat tight until morning.
The dogs would attack her house?
It's like they don't want anybody but Malone living there. I guess they don't know he's dead. And so are they.
Did she ever call the police?
This isn't New York City, Miss Nancy Drew. All they got around here is one officious little park ranger. And all Jeff Akers does is sit around all day trying to figure out how he can get himself transferred out of here to a bigger park.
Alright, so we've got Jeff Akers, the park ranger, is also on the scene.
Do you live close by?
I just come to Moon Lake in the spring to look for
Okay.
birds. Got an observation platform just up the path, kind of my base camp, and I've got a little outboard down there on the lake. Left my car at the big dock up lake. Don't really need it.
Are those the ghost dogs?
Yes, ma'am. Which is why I think it would be a good idea if I went my merry way and you got yourself back inside that house. Good luck, Miss Nancy Drew.
Okay, I'm immediately gonna save the game. I'm already scared that I'm gonna get killed by some ghost dogs. Oh, I didn't save it. There we go. Stream. Let's save that game. Yes, I want to replace it. Alright, back in. Oh, I'm scared we're immediately gonna get jumped by these ghost dogs. I kind of hate this.
better wait until daylight.
I mean, what happens, I guess, if I stay out here? Well, there's like a basement. I don't like it. Some
Those
wood?
look too rotten.
What do I need wood for? That's not like it's. Am I boarding things up? Just Cole. This is. Oh, it is a creepy game. It feels like a creepy game. Oh no. I'm already spooked. I want to be out here and see what's going on, but I don't want to get attacked. Oh, hello. No, kitty cat. Jump down. Don't scare me. I'm scared already.
It's not safe to take the boat out at night.
Okay. I mean, worst case scenario, we get mauled by dogs, right? Where does this go? I don't want to go too far. Everything kind of seems okay, a little bit. Oh, it's like spooky creaking noises. If I just take like a couple little peeks. There's a shed.
A face only a gnome could love.
What's in here? What's back there? Ooh, I got a key for something. Maybe like the basement? Oh, this is already so creepy. Not sure I'm gonna survive this one, you guys. Oh, maybe it's a key for whatever this is. Hey.
Oh, the key broke off. It's locked.
Okay.
There's got to be another way to get this open.
Well, we can probably get like a pair of pliers or something and open it. Alright, well, immediately we failed on that one. Okay. What is this, like a sprayer? Ooh. Turn around too fast. This looks like a spraying device of some kind. Aha. Okay. We won't do that again. Oh my god. I'm already feeling immediately off my game here. Okay. I guess that's the end of that path. It looks like it's blocked off. I mean, I still haven't seen any ghost dogs yet. But I am going to save it again. Oh, this already feels not good. The person who owns the place, like, ran away, and we're here alone. If this were me, and I were not Nancy Drew right now, I 100% would not go into the woods at night. I mean,
This must be Red's observation platform.
Nancy's voice scared me. Alright. Well, everything appears to be fine up here. I would 100% though, I would not go. Not a chance. Oh, I can't turn that way. Okay. Alright. I can't tell whether there are things off the path that I'm missing or not. Oh wait, I turned around. Oops. Alright, I guess let's go back in the house. Oh yeah, it just doesn't want me in the house. Oh, okay.
This is not good.
Oh. Okay. go upstairs. Oh, no. Cancel. I don't want to go. I was just kidding. I just thought it seemed safer. Puppies! Okay. We're alright. Yeah, all of the, like, camera moving around and stuff, I didn't do any of that. That was, I guess, like a cutscene. It did it all on its own. Oh, Aqua Fresh. Okay, we got some water. Everybody out there staying hydrated. Get dead tree cut down. Well, you know, a little late for that one. That's some weird looking bananas. Alright. What's going on over here? Get well water tested ASAP. Oh, flashlight. And oh no, a map. Oh no, a map. Hang on. This I 100% need a picture of. Oh man. That probably would have been creepier if it wasn't outdated graphics. Yeah, the puppy itself didn't look quite so scary, but everything leading up to the puppies, I did not really enjoy. Okay. Harry, I thought you could use this map to the cemetery. You'll find lots of bait along the way, especially at night. The cemetery is real hard to find. I got lost a bunch of times. Happy fishing, George. Okay. So I'm assuming this is the house down here? Maybe? Oh my god, and the cemetery's way back there, and there's like so many dead ends, and this is a maze, and a stone pillar. Oh no. Alright, oh, I got the map. This is kind of cool. It gives you the ability to, like, look at items now. But, we got a... Alright. Got a map. That's good. Yeah, take some gloves. No water, I guess. Alright, Nancy. I'm really, really sorry, but I just can't face another night here. I'm going to my aunt's in Philadelphia. Door is open. Make yourself at home. I will call you from my car. Sally. P.S. My cell phone number is that. P.P.S. Please don't hate me. I mean... It's fine. We're Nancy Drew. We can handle this, maybe. That feels like something I should be able to look at. Okay. Big old oven. Stove. Okay. So that's upstairs. What was going on over here?
On a fresh spring tree make my birth different from the other three. When swans drift by on shimmering blue, I'm the one who plays in the summer dew. When autumn's call brings out the deer, it is I who howls on mornings clear. And when winter comes and birds take flight, look to me to sleep through the long gray night.
This is giving me... Is it... Not Treasure in the Royal Tower. Message in a Haunted Mansion vibes? Where there's, like, a poem on the wall. And that tells us how to, like, do game things. Alright. Leaves that appear on a fresh spring tree make my birth different from the other three. When swans, and we have some swans over here, drift by on shimmering blue, I'm the one who plays in the summer dew. When autumn's call bring out the deer, it is I who howls on mornings clear. And when winter comes and birds take flight, look to me to sleep through the long gray night. So something to do with seasons, something to do with some animals. Okay. I mean, what happens if I go out the door now? Do I, like, immediately get mauled by ghost dogs?
The moon's so bright, I won't need my flashlight.
Nope, let's go back in. I'm too scared. Oh. Well. That was weird. So there's, like, this deer that looks the same as the, plaque on the wall over there. And I think there's like birds. I think I saw some swans and stuff.
Rotten floorboards. Watch.
Whoop. Okay. Alright, we'll just do a little second chance there. Oops. Okay. Rotten floorboards. Never walk over there. Very useful note. Yeah, nope. That would have been helpful if it were a larger... Yeah, see, there's like birds, swans, and deer. I just don't know what the poem is necessarily referring to. It would have been helpful if it was like a larger note that you could see from farther away. Oh no. Oh.
It's stuck. I need some sandpaper.
Whoa. Okay. We need sandpaper. So we've got, I'm guessing it's Vetus, maybe Vitus, Iggy, Lucy, and Xander. Are these
It's
his 4
stuck.
puppies? Oh, puppers. Ghost puppers! Okay. I feel a little bit, like, slightly better now that we've seen the dogs. I think I would feel worse if we had not seen them. Like, if they stayed a mystery for a while, I think that'd be a little bit spookier. And what happens if I go back outside? Okay. So that lets me know which direction is what. So I guess when I start following those maze instructions... I feel like I'm immediately gonna get lost, you guys. Oh, got more wood. I've got 2 pieces of wood now. Oh, okay, hang on. Where'd my map go? Alright.
You better be careful.
I feel like I'm gonna be saving this game every few minutes. This is spooky.
You better be careful.
Why? Because I'm already lost? Oh, I think I'm lost. Oh no. Okay. Whoop. Oh my god, how do we make it over to Stone Pillar? Oh no, okay. I can't... Alright. I'm facing away from Stone Pillar. I could go this way, or I could go up and... This should be a dead end. Yes. Okay. That should be Stone Pillar. Okay. Let's go back this way. Not the first one. Hello, house. Alright. We found our way back. That was a little
Better
stressful.
wait until daylight.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's just maybe... Let's grab some sleep. That sounds like a good idea. Alright, nope. Staircase is over here. Alright, alright. Good night, Nancy Drew. Let's make it morning. Okay. Oh! Ta-da! Alright. Everything looks the same over there. Nothing's changed over here, I guess. Good thing I grabbed that map, or I would have been 100% lost. Rotten floorboards, don't go over there. Alright, so I believe we're taking a boat this morning. Well, maybe let me call Sally. Let me see what she's up to. It's nice that you don't have to turn this. No obnoxious alarm clock. I'm a little bit okay with that.
It's Nancy.
Nancy, did you see them? Did you see the dogs?
Yes, I did, and I can understand why you left. They were pretty frightening. But if it's okay with you, I'd really like to stay and get to the bottom of whatever's going on. That's why you asked me here in the first place, right?
Yes, but Nancy, are you sure?
Positive. Consider Detective Drew officially on the case.
I wish I were even half the trooper you are, Nancy. I have such high hopes for that house. All the beauty there, the wildlife, all the pictures I was going to take. It would break my heart to have to give it up.
When was the first time you saw the dogs?
I heard them the very first night I was here. I heard them almost every night, howling in the distance. But I didn't actually see them until I'd been here about a week. After that, they started appearing pretty much every other night.
Did they always come around the same time, or did it vary?
Actually, they always came around the same time. What are you getting at?
These attacks seem to involve a lot of choreography, which reinforces my theory that you're not being randomly attacked by a pack of wild dogs, but by dogs who've been trained by someone determined to scare you out of your house at Moon Lake.
Who would want to do that? My
23
cousin's
Skidoo
neighborhood
Drew!
is
Thanks
full
for the
of
raid.
dogs.
Welcome,
It's
everybody.
State Park, but it's off season, so hardly anybody is in the park. In fact, I bet I talked to a total of 3 people the whole 4 weeks I was at Moon Lake.
We are playing Nancy Drew and the Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. So, just started the game. I guess it's been about 20 minutes or so now. We're playing as Detective Nancy Drew. We're investigating a friend's lake house where she's being haunted by ghost dogs, which we saw last night. And now we're talking to our friend. Let's see. Her name is Sally, the house owner. We're talking to her and trying to see if we can get more information about these ghost dogs. So let's see. She's talked to 3 people in the whole 4 weeks that she's been here. I'm assuming it's going to be Emily, Red, and Jeff. But,
Which 3 people?
Let's see. The park ranger. I forget his name.
That's
Kind of
Jeff.
in the neck. Emily Griffin. She's the one who owns that store I told
Yes.
you about. And I ran into this bird watcher a couple of times. Had a funny name.
Red Knot. I've run into him too.
Other than people I may have nodded hello to while getting gas or something, I swear those are the only people I've talked to at Moon Lake.
What about River Heights? Can you think of anyone there who'd want you to sell your house at Moon Lake and move back to River Heights?
You mean like an angry ex-boyfriend or something? Nope, I sure can't.
well, I just wonder if, like, it makes me think that maybe the house is valuable or maybe the house holds something. We do know that it was, I believe, built by a gangster, Mickey Malone, and it's supposed to be his dogs that are haunting this house. But I don't know. I imagine that there's something else about the house. There's gotta be something more to it. And maybe somebody just wants her out of here?
Since I'm going to be staying here a while, is there anything I should know about the place?
Well, let's see. I've got the water turned off because it's well water and it needs to be tested before I can use it for anything. In fact, if you could get that testing done for me, I'd really appreciate it. Oh, and watch where you walk in the living room. Some of the floorboards are so rotten you could fall right through. And I keep hearing these faint squeaks and rustling type noises coming from below the floor. I hope you're not scared of mice.
It would have been nice, maybe, if she had warned me about the rotten floorboards last night when I fell through them initially. Unfortunately, that was an instant game over, so we had to reset.
I could really use some sandpaper. Do you have any stashed away somewhere?
Sure don't. Try
Oh, okay.
Emporium.
The store. That
That's
makes
on the
sense.
west side of the lake. And brace yourself if you haven't been there yet. The place is something else.
How well do you know the owner?
I feel like I've known her all my life.
Aw.
She's so open and friendly.
Prime suspect number
She
1.
likes to make it sound as if Moon Lake used to be a major hangout for criminals and degenerates, which isn't really true and irks some people around here no end. But I figure she's just trying to make a buck.
friendly, open. I'm telling you, it's gotta be
How do
her.
I go about getting your water test?
She has some dark
Find
secret.
the ranger station on the east side of the lake. I've been told you can get some kind of kit there.
Okay, so well water testing at the ranger station. Taking some notes. M's Emporium, we gotta take a boat there. That's on the west side of the lake. And I need sandpaper there. Alright.
I'm curious. Why did you characterize the park ranger as a pain in the neck?
I left part of a ham sandwich on a picnic table once. Big mistake. And the way he carried on, you'd think I just made the FBI's 10 most wanted list. I don't think he likes me. Emily said
Don't feed the
I
animals.
wrecked his dream of becoming Super Ranger or something when I bought the Malone house instead of the
Oh.
parks department. Me, I think he just basically has a problem relating to people unless they're asking questions or breaking the law.
You love Ghost Dogs. It's one of your favorite Nancy Drews? Alright. It's definitely has a spooky vibe, and I'm excited for it. And a little bit scared.
Where'd all that stuff in your tool shed come from?
It's just junk left behind by previous owners. Came with the house. I've been meaning to take inventory and start pitching stuff, but I didn't. If they ever make procrastination a crime, I'm done for.
I have actually never played Little Nightmares, but I have watched somebody else play it before. That one's a little too, also like creepy and tense and stressful. I don't know if I'd be super good at playing it. A little scary.
The wall hanging in the living room with a poem on it, and those dog carvings in that cabinet above the sofa. What can you tell me about them?
Aren't they cool? They came with the place. Sold the clock.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, Malone had them custom made when he built the house. In fact, they're all built into the house. They're still there because you can't move them.
Has the clock ever worked?
Not for me. Oh, but get this. One day, I was messing with the hands, trying to get them to work, and all of a sudden, one of the 4 little doors flew open, and instead of a cuckoo, this dog popped out and barked 3 times. It's a doggy clock.
It's a doggy clock!
Malone, bad as he was, he sure loved
Doggy
himself.
clock! I'm actually kind of excited. It looks like a creepy game when I watched it. I felt the same way about Inside, I think is what it's called. And there's another game that's kind of like a little bit creepy that's like a side-scrolling-ish runner. Limbo. That was the other one. That one I tried to play and I was not very good at, and it's low platforming and then you get stabbed by scary spiders. I played that for all of like 5 minutes and I was like, nope, not for me.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Okay. Alright, so we've got those puppers up there in the cabinet. We need sandpaper to turn one of them. This clock, I don't think I inspected it earlier. Wait, that has the deer. That has the deer. Why is it playing like springtime music? That one has swans. Everything feels much more cheerful now, I gotta say.
It's stuck.
Yeah, okay. And what happens when I turn these guys? Does anything happen to the clock? Is it all like one puzzle? Ooh! Gotcha, gotcha. The other one will be a tree too. And then the one Iggy will still be a swan because I have not been able to change her yet. Got it. Okay, alright. So there's that. So I need to... It's funny the game starts out creepy here and then you turn to daytime. There's like birds chirping, happy music. Yeah, like I was like, well, that's a mood change if ever there was one. But I'm kind of okay with it. I'm okay with the niceness. Leaves that appear on a fresh spring tree make my birth different from the other 3. When swans drift by on summering blue, I'm the one who plays in the summer dew. When autumn's call brings out the deer, it is I who howls on mornings clear, and when winter comes and birds take flight, look to me to sleep through the long gray night. So I must have to find out, I'm assuming, which dog is which, and then be able to turn all of their statues to make the clock line up to have the correct season appear with the correct dog. Yeah. Thank you, kitty cat. Okay. Ugh. She keeps trying to jump up in my lap, and she has very sharp claws. Stay down. I love you very much. Okay. Alright. Alright. There she is. Yeah, this is, like, very pleasant now. I could play this game. If the game takes place entirely during the daytime and never at night, I can definitely play this. Alright.
The boat's full of water.
What? What? Susan, what kind of boat it... What, what's her name, Susan? Let me check my notes. Sally. Just kidding. Sally, what kind of boat is this?
I need to bail out the boat.
Okay. I... need a bucket, then? Okay. For some reason, whenever I look at the boat... Nope. Oh my goodness gracious. You're just knocking everything over on my desk, love. There we go. Thank you. Alright. So I must need some kind of bucket and then maybe something to patch the boat. Which would, in theory, be in the shed. Bucket. Give me... Oh, no. I want that bucket. But there's a bucket. Okay. I still need to figure out how to get in this thing. Which I broke the key for. I do have 2 pieces of wood. Oh, we have gas. And then the sprayer. I don't see anything in there. Let's see. Oh, wait.
Looks like paw prints.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. I was more excited about bucket. Alright. There shouldn't be any water. She said she turned the water off, so that makes sense. Okay. Alright, still nothing. Alright. Bucket. Screwdriver. I mean, can I get in the boat now, or, like, does that put me in danger?
The spark plug is missing.
Okay. Plus, minus, 0, plus.
I gotta have some torque.
Well, I got a thing. Whoop. What does that mean? Oh no. I'm guessing 0 is in the middle. But which one is which? Well, if that's plus, and I make this one like 0, then I can make this one minus all the way down and this one plus.
The spark plug is missing.
I don't know what a spark plug is, Nancy Drew. My face cam quality went... that just might be my internet. It'll catch up again. It's just like that sometimes. I don't know how to fix it. I've done the thing where I put like my hand in front of it and it still doesn't quite... I can try it. I don't know if it'll refocus itself, maybe. Might just be internet camera. Something. Not super technologically savvy. Not sure I know how to fix that. Let's see. I don't know if there's anything to look at out here. So will it just stay daytime as long as I want until I go upstairs and make it nighttime? Okay, I'm just trying to see if he had anything cool out here in his tree that maybe I didn't notice during the nighttime. Oop. Yeah, I feel like it would just, like, wait until I change it. Because there doesn't seem to be any, like, clock system here. Okay. I can't get in there. Alright, well. I don't have a watch.
Those look too rotten.
Okay. Well, where am I? I wonder if I can get in that thing in the shed with the screwdriver. This music is super cheerful. Alright, let's try this. Oh. I'll just take the whole thing off. Heck yeah. Alright, what have we got? Is it a respirator? I have a respirator and gloves. I have a hammer and nails. 0 spark plugs. Well, I guess I can use this with the sprayer whenever I need to spray something. Oh no. If I were a spark plug, what would I look like? Okay, I must have to use this with this. I just don't know what good that does me right now. I need a spark plug. I wonder if she has some inside? Those are just some glasses and cleaner. I don't think there's anything else up here. Okay. Just some snacks. I can't even look in the cooler. Alright, nothing there. Don't walk on rotten floorboards. Check. I still can't get in this stuff. I don't know why I looked in there. Dog statues, do you have a spark plug in there? No? Well, shoot. Alright. I don't know if I have to, like, walk through the woods? Where would that even take me? That would just take me to the cemetery or that stone monument again. Of which I don't think either of those places has a spark plug. Where else would I find a spark plug? Not there. Wells don't have spark plugs. The only place I can't look at anything else over here. Right, the only thing I can look at is this With which I see nothing that would... That's just rotten
Those
wood.
look too rotten.
Nothing here would have a spark plug. Alright. And then this. Which I can't seem to get into. It's not like I have a key or anything. I don't... No? Oh, it just occurred to me. I wonder if that's a weed sprayer. I think my first thought was bugs, but I wonder if I can, like, spray some weeds and find a path. Hang on, let's take a look at this boat.
I gotta have some torque.
What are these things? Oh my god, if there's one thing
Plug is missing.
I'm not good at, it's mechanics. Alright, I need a spark plug. I would have assumed that these look like spark plugs. I can't look anywhere else but back here, so it's not like it's laying in the boat. Well. Just trying to see if there's anywhere else to go but there. Okay, no. Okay. Where am I gonna find a spark plug? There's very limited locations that I can even go to. Except for in the woods. Alright, well. Let's see here. Alright. So this should take me to a dead end. What was that whistle? Oh! Oh, hi! Okay. Oops, sorry. Alright, well there's a cardinal down there. Wonder if he'll come back. So, if I take this left... There should be another bird down this dead end? Yes. Alright, I'll leave that bird there. That's a... looks like a finch. That's a... blue jay. Sorry, blue jay. Wait, where did I go? Oh, I turned around. Okay. Oh, I'm a little lost. No, wait, where am I? Turn around. Oh, and then... okay, this way. And then that way. Nope. Wait, is that the same bird? Oh no, y'all. Okay, this way, then... I'm at a dead end again. Okay, hang on. So go this way. And then I go this way. And then this way, this way. That's... okay. Okay, I'm gonna go down this way because this goes to a dead end. There's another blackbird there. Well, it's not really a blackbird, but... then if I go straight, again, there's another bird. If I go this way, this should be 2 dead ends. Oh, that looks like... a robin. And nothing down there. And then if I go straight down here... If I go straight, this should be tree stump. Nope. Oh no, tree stump is at the intersection. Tree stump, got it. Okay, can't look at tree stump. This is a dead end, so if I go this way, this should be cemetery. Okay. This is probably why time doesn't move in this game. Well, you're not wrong. Alright. Snooky, our beloved dog. Oh, Snooks. You're cute. Waldo Matthias. Died in 1925. Goodness. Oh, Pearl. Oh, wow, from the 1700s. Piff and Paff. Cedric Cranky Cosmo. 1800s. Let's grab another piece of wood. I don't know what we need 3 pieces of wood for, but we got them. Stench. Asa Royal. Marbles. We're so sorry to have lost you. Oh, it's a kitty cat. Need marbles. That's very cute. Oh, okay. Vitus. February 8th, 1924 to January 29th, 1932. So 8 years old. 23 and 32. Wait, January 29th? January 29th. January 29th. So they all died... I'm gonna take pictures. Well, they all died on the same day. All these dogs did? They were just like super sad doggies? Hang on. Alright. Take some dog notes. Dogs. Iggy. So 11/11, make a wish. 11/11/19. And this is 4/4/22. You guys, these dogs are like 100 years old. These ghost dogs. And then, oh wait. And then Vitus. No, not Virus, Vitus. Come on, autocorrect. So this is 2/8/24. And then Xander is 8/16/23. So it feels like one of them was born in each season. I don't know if that makes a difference as to which dog is which, but that's what I'm going with right now until I find out more.
These look like dog tracks.
Oh. Is this Mickey Malone's grave? I don't want to be opening this. I don't want to be here. Seems like a bad idea. No, close that, Nancy. Next thing you know, the ghost of Mickey Malone will be after us. Very against dogs. Well, I guess what? I wonder what happens if I leave it open and I walk away. Or does it just shut? Okay. There's nothing I can, like, click on here, right? Totally creeped out the first time you played this. Yeah, I feel okay now, but I was not feeling good when I first started this game. But now I'm a little bit better. Alright. Do I have to navigate my way back again? You guys, hang on. Let me grab that map again. Oh no. Okay. Street. And we're gonna turn, tree stump. Turn. We're taking the first one. I'm gonna follow this around until we come to the... Wait. This isn't what I was expecting. You had to go get your sister to play the game with you? Oh, that's really kind of cute. Do I keep assuming that's a bird and it's just a branch? It really looks like a bird. That's a dead end. I've come to a T. If I go that way. Oh. That one got me. That one got me. Whew. That bird. Okay, please tell me I made the right way to go home. Yes. Okay, made it. Made it. We made it out. Still no spark plug. Wow, where's the spark plug? Like, am I just missing it somewhere? I don't know where else to go. What do I do? What to do? I mean, I need sandpaper. It felt like they told me I couldn't solve that until I had sandpaper. I am telling you guys, I have not seen a single spark plug, whatever those look like, anywhere. Is it down in the rotten basement? No, don't go down there. Yo, Sally, you got any spark plugs? Or where's my car? Does a car spark plug work for boats?
Hello?
Hey, Sally,
Yes.
it's Nancy.
Nancy, hi. How's it going?
Your outboard motorboat is missing a spark plug. Is there one around here by any chance?
I wouldn't know a spark plug if I swallowed one whole. But you need that boat, Nancy.
I'm trying,
You're
Sally.
right. You can't use your car, and believe me, you can't walk anywhere because all the paths around the house end in this thick, horrible brush. You've got to get it fixed. Wait a minute. The bird
Birdwatch.
watcher,
Okay.
he's got a boat.
Yes.
Maybe you could borrow his spark plug or something. Go down the path that's to the right as you look out toward the lake from the house, and you'll eventually see his observation platform. Try him at night. He never seems to be around during the day.
Are you aware that you're the proud owner of your very own cemetery?
Yes. When the realtor told me there was a cemetery on the property,
I don't know that I want a house
but
with a cemetery.
When I saw how far from the house it was and how small it was, I decided I could live with it.
That's
as it
fair.
were.
Do you know if Malone is really buried there?
The realtor said the cemetery was just a sham. That there's nothing under those tombstones but dirt. But he may have just been saying that so I'd buy the place. The only way to know for sure whether or not Malone is there is to start digging, and I'm certainly not going to do that.
That's
to you
fair.
later.
I wouldn't go digging around there either. Okay. So we would technically need to theoretically make it night again. And if we make it night, the birdwatcher will be back. But in the meantime, while it's still day outside... How's my gear? How's my gear? No, put on your hazmat gear! Nancy Drew! I got gear for you! Okay, fine. I got 3 pieces of wood. I have a bucket, a bottle of water, a life vest. What can I nail these pieces of wood to? I don't even know. Oh! Nancy's making notes. Okay. Red bird, blue bird, yellow ribbon, orange bird. Yeah, let me go. I guess I can explore some of the other paths during the day. And then maybe we can see what's up. Alright, we're going back in. It's daytime. Okay. So I went let me go this way real quick. Can't scare me, Crow. Wait, did I already get this? Okay, I think I already got that dead end. I just want to make sure I got it. Alright, back to the beginning. So that goes to the house. Got it. Alright. Back this way. This way. Let's check out these dead ends. Ooh. Shoe. What to do with shoe? What do I do with the shoe? Shoe. Why are you out here? Alright. So go back this way. And then if I go down and to the left, and then I go around this corner and this way, that way, that way. Stone pillar, found you again. Okay, I don't know what we're doing with you. And then there should be a dead end each way up here. Yellowbird. Okay. Alright. Wait, now I'm facing stone pillar. Hang on. Alright, turn around. I'm gonna go this way. I went up that way, they're dead ends, so if I go this way, it goes back to the house. Oh my gosh. You know, I could have been looking at this map the whole time. Yellowbird over here. Log, stone pillar. I went up both of those. Shoe, we put shoe on the map now. And then that was Redbird that I went to. I think we've pretty much been to every path of the map so far. I don't know if that information is important, but I have it. So yeah. Alright. He's not out here during the day, she said. Okay. I don't know what else to do, so I'm gonna make it night again and hope I don't get attacked by ghost dogs. Oh no. I don't know what we're doing. You know what? Actually, first things first, I'm gonna call Bess. Let's see what Bess is up to. Bess and George. Also, once again, we don't have Ned's phone number.
Hey, Bess. How'd you know it was me?
Telepathy, of course. Just another of my many talents. You are so full of it. She got caller ID, Nancy.
Ooh, caller ID.
So now, instead of hanging up on the geeks that always call her, she just doesn't answer the phone. Very funny. So what's up?
I don't want to hint.
Believe it or not, on some nights, this house gets attacked by a pack of dogs. Sally's so scared of them, she left me here by myself.
Did you say dogs? She couldn't have, George. Dogs don't attack houses.
Where is Ned? I don't know. Ned wasn't here last game, and he's not around this game. What happened to Ned? And we know his voice actor voiced another character on the last game.
They were definitely dogs. They came out of nowhere and started leaping at the windows and scratching at the doors like they wanted to get in.
Maybe that was just their way of being friendly.
These dogs were not friendly, believe me, and they had glowing yellow eyes. A birdwatcher I ran into said they were ghosts.
Ghosts?
The man who built Sally's place on Moon Lake was a gangster. The birdwatcher said that the ghosts of his dogs show up every time someone new tries to live here.
The place is haunted by ghost dogs? Like there's such a thing as ghosts. But it does sound like you've got another mystery on your hands, Detective Drew.
There's a private cemetery in the woods out back. Malone and his dogs are supposedly buried there.
Creepy.
And there were paw prints in the cemetery. Fresh paw prints.
Are you sure you're going to be all right there by yourself? We'd volunteer to drive out there and keep you company, but unfortunately my car's in the shop, and you know what a scaredy cat George is.
That's okay. There's really no room, and believe me, living conditions here are pretty primitive.
Scaredy cat, huh? You're gonna pay for that remark, dear cousin.
Bye, you guys.
Good luck, Nancy, and stay in touch.
All right. So we've called and updated Bess and George. I'm just gonna take a look at this real quick. Vetus. I think he's the winter one. I'm just gonna give it a shot. I know I can't move Iggy yet, but... Oh, wait. Right now they're all trees. Right now they're all trees, except for Iggy, who is the swans. And... oh, no. The swans are summer. So that would have to be Xander, who's facing the same way. Okay. And then... Lucy would be in the spring, so Lucy would stay where they're at. Vetus... The first time I did it, it was the deer. So he would have to face forward to be winter. Let's see if I got that right. No. Wait. Vetus. No, I made him... fall. And who needs to be fall? Iggy needs to be fall. I also didn't see what order they were in the cabinet. Oh no. Okay, that's dog number 3, and that's spring, which I think is correct. Dog number 4 is summer, that should be correct. And then that one needs to be fall. So I would have to make Vetus face that way. Because it's Vetus, Iggy, Lucy, Xander. Okay. So all I need to do is that, and then I need to get sandpaper and make Iggy face theoretically the front way. Okay. Again, still can't use my boat. What's going on? How are my notes doing? Ah ha ha ha. Okay, I was right with that. Alright, that makes me feel slightly better. Okay. Well, yay me. Alright. So get sandpaper. I gotta do that one. Moving dog statues changes pictures in the clock. Okay, I think all I have left to do is that. Let's go to bed. Let's go upstairs until it's spooky nighttime. Hen time. Oh. The music gets spookier. Alright, I keep looking around just hoping nothing changes, because theoretically it shouldn't. So if I'm, like, not in the house, the ghost dogs don't care? Let's see if he's up here.
Well, it's Miss Nancy Drew.
Does that mean you'd like me to call you Mr. Red Knot?
All right, then. Hello, Nancy. Now put a muffler on it, would ya? I just heard a cerulean warbler.
Really? Are they rare?
Something tells me they're gonna be with you around. You didn't come up here to chit-chat, did you?
Do you know much about outboard motors?
Sure do. Only type of motorized vehicle that's allowed on Moon Lake. Heck, if it were up to me, I'd ban them too. Have everybody get around by canoe. Nothing like the threat of physical activity to keep tourists away.
You're not exactly a people person, are you?
I came
He's a
to see
bird
birds,
person.
not people. The more people there are in the forest, the fewer birds there are.
Please, I saw like 50 birds today in the
The
woods.
reason I like to come here is because nobody else does. It's perfect. Not a decent grocery store, restaurant, or motel for miles.
You don't happen to have any spare spark plugs lying around, do you?
What's a pretty young lady like you know about spark plugs?
Enough to know that the engine on Sally's boat is missing one, and that I'm going to be stuck here unless and until
Stuck
I
here,
replace
being
it.
very loud until I replace it.
After all, I was a Boy Scout. Be prepared.
So creepy.
You mean you have a spark plug I could buy?
Well, just so happens I've got 2 spark plugs right here in my pocket. Question is, if I give you one, what do I get for it? I don't need cash, but maybe you could take a few pictures for me. Know how to use a digital camera?
Yeah.
Sure.
You want pictures
but
of
would you like me to take
birds?
pictures
Why, I don't know
of?
why he's got 2
Birds,
spark
of
plugs. That
course.
was my
A couple of birds I'm supposed to
that
take
was my
pictures of.
question. Was like,
So,
why do you have 2 spark plugs
people
randomly in
for
your
the
pocket?
preservation and study of birds.
He's just very well
You can
prepared.
recognize them by their songs, which are on this tape, which you can play on my cassette player, which you're gonna have to get from M's Emporium as soon as you get your boat fixed. Think you can handle that?
I know I can.
Here's everything you'll need.
One is his and the other is Sally's. Yeah, maybe he stole my spark plug.
M's Emporium is up lake on the west side.
Good thought.
Not that I'm trying to get you out of my hair or anything, but try not to come pestering me till you're done, okay? One more thing. You smoke?
Only when I'm on fire.
Oh, you're a spunky one, aren't you? Well, these woods may not look it, but they're tinder dry.
Okay.
One lit match, and the best bird habitat on the East Coast will go up in smoke. So watch what you do. Because if anything like that happens, I won't be looking for birds anymore. I'll be looking for you. Watch yourself out there.
He just threatened me? I mean, don't start wildfires. Don't have gender reveal parties and smoke things when it's dry outside. I'll do my best, Mr. Knott. Well... Okay, so I've got a spark plug. I guess I might as well go ahead
It's
and put...
not safe to take the boat out at
Ugh.
night.
I just wanted to put the spark plug in it, Nancy. So I guess when I come across those birds, I can just take pictures of them. Good thing I mapped out where all the birds are. No dogs are howling. Seems like a good sign. We'll see how Sally's doing. So theoretically, it could be 3, 8, 9. So we know that the park ranger might have a motive because he wanted the park to have this house, not...
Hey, Sally, it's Nancy.
Oh, okay.
Nancy, hi. How's it going?
Talk to you later.
Bye. So the park ranger wanted the park to have this land where the house is, not for somebody to buy it. And then Red not definitely his name for some reason. Red definitely has a motive because he obviously doesn't like having people around. So if this house were empty or maybe sold cheap, maybe he could buy this one too and just have this whole section of the lake to himself without anybody else coming around. We haven't met Emily yet, so we'll figure out what her motive is in the morning. I like it when they spread suspicion and motive throughout all the characters and not just one. Yes, agreed. That way it's, you know, more of a mystery. Oh, there's our happy fun time music. So, no dogs came to attack us last night. That's great. Let's go ahead and get this boat going.
The spark plug is missing.
Don't worry. Alright, that's what spark plugs look like. Done. I don't know. I don't know if I got those right or not, but I think they're still in the same position I left them. No, back out. Oh my gosh, Nancy. Just close it, Nancy. There. Hey, we did it. Save. Good point. Yeah. Okay. Was there a chance of us dying? Oh, nice. Was there a chance of us dying there? It's fine. I can work a boat. Oh, look at our little boat go. Does something happen if you try and start the boat without getting it right? Oh no. M's Emporium. Well, there were little skull and crossbones and the plus minus. Yeah, I think you would blow up. Whoops. Well, it's fine. Took a chance on it, right? You must be
Hey
Emily.
there. Welcome to M's Emporium. I'm Emily Griffin.
Oh, she seems so nice. I need to find somebody with a chainsaw. Oh yeah, I guess I do.
My name's
For a
Nancy
second, I was like,
Drew.
what do I need a
I'm
chainsaw
staying
for?
out at the old Malone place. You know, the house Sally McDonald bought.
Now, what's she doing inviting guests out to that old dump?
She's got a little problem she's hoping I can solve. But right now, I need a chainsaw.
A chainsaw?
What I really need is for someone to come out and remove the tree that fell in Sally's driveway.
Let's get a professional
Tucker
with a
Davis to take care of
chainsaw.
it.
Yeah.
Kinda
Who's
warn
Tucker
you, though.
Davis?
Tucker tends to do things in his own sweet time. So how come Sally ain't with you?
Who's Tucker Davis? Question mark in the notes. Who's this guy?
She thinks the Malone place is haunted, and after last night, I can see why.
I told
Fairy
her.
orb!
I said, Sally,
Went to a showing of Happy
whole
Feet
house
for a
is under nothing but
fundraiser.
trouble.
That's totally
And Sure
fine.
enough,
Just so...
Malone's hounds have come back.
Hang on just a second.
Just when we all thought they were finally resting in peace.
Yeah, definitely watch the VOD because this is a spooky, spooky game. Also, just so you guys know, I will not be streaming tomorrow night. I am going out of town until next Saturday, so we'll pick up whatever we don't finish here next Sunday night. So you've got plenty of time to watch the VOD, get caught up, it'll be all good. I hope you have a great night, though. Alright, told her, house is nothing but trouble. Sure enough, Malone's hounds have come back just when we thought they were all finally resting in peace.
When was the last time they appeared?
Seems like they show up every time somebody buys the place. So the last time would have been 10, 15 years ago.
So no one's bought this place in 10 or 15 years? Or I guess maybe no one's tried to live there?
What can you tell me about Red Knot?
The bird watcher. Comes in every so often to stock up on that weirdo food he eats. You know how them tree hugger types are.
Has he been in the area long?
About as long as
Eats a
those
lot of
pink-billed
granola.
warblers and purple-eyed owls he's always chasing have been around.
Purple-eyed
Couple
owls.
months, I guess.
Mr. Knott did me a favor, and in return he asked me to pick up a cassette player from you.
Oh yeah, I got it right here. Thought maybe the old coot had forgotten he left it here. What else can I
Oh.
do you for?
Let's see.
I need to get the water.
We
from
need to see the
Sally's
park
well
ranger for
tested.
that, but
How would I go
we'll
about
exhaust
doing
the
that? Do you
dialogue.
know?
Just get a water testing kit from the ranger station and follow the directions.
Where's the ranger station?
Just
On the
up
other side
lake
of the
from
lake.
Sally's on the east side.
Why would there be a problem
Well
with
water.
the water?
'Cause it's well water. And seeing as Malone dug that well 80 years ago, what gets pumped out of it could be pretty funky.
These so-called ghost dogs left very real paw prints. I saw some near the cemetery that's by the Malone house. Have you ever been there?
Can't say as I have. Poking around cemeteries ain't exactly a hobby with me.
Does the name Waldo Matthias mean anything to you?
Can't say as it does.
Where do you find your... achoo!
Bless you. It's all the dust. Sometimes
Bless
I
you,
think
Nancy
it
Drew.
grows on this stuff.
You seem to be selling everything under the sun in here.
Best part is, I got most of this stuff for free. See, back in the days of Prohibition, that old Malone place used to be Party Central. Only way to get to and from back then was by boat. And when those boats dumped, on account of bad weather or bad driving or the feds suddenly showing up, while everything from diamond necklaces to full bottles of illegal booze sank to the bottom of the lake.
So it's finders keepers, huh?
That's right. See, recovering objects from the lake
Really?
bed is illegal. According to Squeaky Wheel Acres, dragging the lake for artifacts was upsetting its delicate eco-balance. So thanks mostly to his constant squawking, the state banned it.
Are you saying you acquired this stuff illegally?
Well, of course not. It all washed up on shore.
Wink, wink.
Sounds like you aren't real fond of Ranger Acres.
Jeff Akers can take all his precious rules and regulations and take a flying leap. Now, I got nothing against getting more customers in here, mind you. But I kind of like Moon Lake the way it is. Small, quiet, out of the way. But Jeff Akers, why, there's nothing he'd like better than to see all the lake and all the property around it turned into one big, noisy, jam-packed state park.
Why would he want that?
He's the type of guy who likes to boss people around, makes them feel important. So if the park got way
I know
bigger
some
and
people
were
like that.
crawling with tourists, why, instead of giving out maybe one ticket for littering every 2 days, he'd be giving out 12 tickets every 2 hours. He'd be in heaven. Well, hey, I'm sure you got better things to do than getting your ear chewed off by yours truly.
I like Emily. She seems nice.
I need to buy
Which again
something.
is why she's
You
primary
want it?
suspect number
I
one.
got it. As long as you pay cash, that is.
That's just it. I'm running kind of low on cash. Would it be possible
Where
to
are all
start
those
a loan?
quarters I found in
My
Secrets
daddy
Can Kill?
always said, neither a borrower nor a lender be. But I'll tell you what, seeing as how you're a friend of Sally's, and seeing as how I got some things around here that could use doing,
There we go. I was like,
I guess we
what?
could work something out.
what task
What is it
do you
you
need done? Let's see.
Do you sell sandpaper by any chance?
I do, but Mr. Birdbrain was in last week and cleaned me out. Said he was tired of that observation platform of his giving him splinters in his hinter regions.
I've disturbed him enough already. Would anyone else around
I
here
don't want to
have
ask
some?
him for any
He's
more
your only
favors.
hope.
Dang it.
But you better ask him for it quick. That deck of his is pretty big, and those squares I sold him are pretty small.
Guess I'll see you later.
I guess you will.
Alright, I guess we'll ask him tonight then. Dang it, I did not want to ask him for any other favors. Fish Cross and Emily's Moon Lake Antiques. I like that it actually looks like a moon. It's cute. I don't know what else I was expecting. Oh my gosh, it's Cocoa Kringles, you guys! I still want Cocoa Kringles. Those look like, that looks like a puppy dog. Puppy dogs on these plates. Ghost dogs. Oh, buy a piece of the past. 80 years ago, Moon Lake was crawling with gangsters, flappers, and jazz musicians from the big city. They traveled to and from parties by boat and were so rich that they accidentally dropped something in the lake they wouldn't even bother going after it. Each item you see here was fished out of Moon Lake and most likely belonged to some wealthy big shot by legal means. Was fished by legal means out of Moon Lake. Got it. Don't go home without buying at least one genuine artifact from the Roaring Twenties. M's Emporium. Skunk Crossing. Buy your fishing lessons here. Is there a bunch of bait or something in there? What else has she got? Live bait, 5 for $4. That's a deal.
Ew. Ew.
Is that it? That's Alright. Alright, Nancy, we'll put the worms back. They're just worms. Oh dear. Alright. Okay. It looks like that's all there is to see. Let's head over to the ranger station. Vroom. Oh, it's very pretty. Let's go visit this Jeff Akers. Oh, this is kind of a cute ranger station. Okay. I saw him over there. We'll get to him in a minute. Welcome to Moon Lake State Park. Moon Lake is an apt moniker for this crescent-shaped freshwater lake. One of Pennsylvania's best-kept secrets, the lake is home to various species of fish, including trout, carp, and freshwater bass. Fishing is permitted with a fishing license. Oh, so this is the Moon Lake Ranger Station. That's must be where Ems is, and then like all of that is sectioned off as private property. Alright. Let's see. Drop by the visitor center and say hi to our park ranger. The center provides all your needed information for a fun and enjoyable time at Moon Lake. Birds. Common shorebirds include the great blue heron and the mallard. The East Beach provides ample opportunities for bird watching. We don't have East Beach, I don't think, on our map. There's also all sorts of private property on this side of the lake, too. South area. This portion of the park is closed to visitors, as several rare birds, such as the yellow-bellied flycatcher, are known to breed in this area of the lake. Critters. We got white-tailed deer, chipmunks, cottontail rabbits, otters, and skunks are some of the more common animals in Moon Lake State Park. Please note, all wildlife can be dangerous. Never approach, harass, or feed any of the animals, even the small, cute ones. Oh my gosh, fishing regulations. Gotta be 16 years old, gotta have a license, sign it in ink, display it on an outer garment. Should carry positive proof of identification. It's against the law to use more than 2 rods or lines when fishing, and no more than 3 hooks may be affixed to any line. Using nets or snagging hooks to catch fish is strictly prohibited. Gotta wear a approved personal flotation device at all times. Well, we got ours. I don't think I put it on earlier, but oops. Okay. Boating regulations. Cha-cha-cha. Sailboats. Inflatable boats. Hiking tips. Always carry the 10 essentials. See Park Ranger for a detailed list. Oh, that's like a source of light, water, food, a compass, some kind of shelter I think you're supposed to have. Sun protection. Well, I'm not good with the 10 essentials. We'll talk to the park ranger. Hiking with 2 is always safer and more fun. Keep pets leashed at all times. For night hiking, use a flashlight. We got one. Watch for snakes and scorpions. Oh no. Poison, ivy, and ticks are common in the park. Check yourself and your pet thoroughly for ticks after hiking. Well, we didn't do any of that, and we've been traipsing around in the woods all day. Hey kids, check out Moon Lake's nature highlights. Chipmunk, gray squirrel, friendly sun guy, white-tailed deer, skunk, Dame's rocket, eastern tiger, swallowtail, trout, otter, buttercups, great blue herons, and red-tailed hawks. That's cute. Little fireplace going on. What's going on over here?
I probably shouldn't mess around with this without Ranger Acres' permission.
Fine, we'll go talk to him. What's over here, though? Poison ivy. Learn to identify poison ivy plant. You will have taken the first step in avoiding it. Leaves of 3, beware of me. Prevent the misery of poison ivy by looking out for the plant when you are outdoors. You can destroy these weeds with herbicides. Got it. Alright. Some people are very sensitive to poison ivy, can develop a severe rash with blisters. Hantavirus? We have that where I live. From deer mice. Look at those cutie pies. They could totally have it. It's not good. Don't touch mice droppings. How to avoid. Never sweep an area inhabited by mice. Yep. Oh, wear a respiratory mask and rubber gloves and thoroughly wet down the area with bleach and water solution. 9 parts water, 1 part bleach. Ooh, can I take this paper? Or take a picture of it? Remove dirt from the area with damp towel, mop, or sponge. Double bag cleaning materials before disposing of them. Interesting. Oh, Giardia, beaver fever. Illness caused by a parasite, lives in the waters. Always carry excuse me, always clean your waters. Never drink untreated waters. Da, 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 da. If you must use it, water that you suspect contains Giardia, heat the water to a rolling boil for at least 1 minute, or filter it using a filter that has been NSFF rated for cyst removal. Fun fact, I have had Giardia. It was a terrible time. I had a broken water filter and didn't know it. Lyme disease, carried by deer ticks. Make sure... Okay, wear light colored clothing. Always wear a long sleeve shirt and tuck the bottom of your pants in your socks or boots. And then carefully make sure you remove any ticks when you see them on you. Got it. Forest fire prevention. Don't use anything that could possibly start a fire. It's super not fun. No, I think I had like diarrhea for like a good week and I had to be put on antibiotics. It was terrible. Don't let 1 minute of carelessness destroy what it took nature decades to create. I just leave this one on the VOD for a while. How about everybody take a look at this one? Given the state of what's going on in the country right now. Poor California. Oh, alright.
Hello. Can I help you?
Hello!
Hi,
say this.
my name's Nancy Drew. I'm visiting Sally McDonald. Are you the park ranger?
Park Ranger Jeff Akers, at your service. Let's see. Sally McDonald is the woman who bought the old Malone place.
That's her. Unfortunately, she seems to have developed a problem of the canine kind.
Don't tell me she believes all that ghost dog stuff.
I saw them myself.
Whatever's out there, I'm sure they're no more and no less than exactly what they look and sound like. Dogs. Living, breathing, very noisy dogs.
Any idea what would make a dog's eyes glow
Rabies?
yellow?
No.
Something in their diet, maybe? Some oddball vitamin or protein.
No, like glowing yellow, Jeff. Like lamps, like glowing yellow eyes. Not like they have jaundice or something. Come on, Jeff.
As a park ranger, don't you want to know for sure what's behind these dog attacks?
Or is it you?
Always ask this many questions?
Sorry, it's my nature. But would it
That's
be
not
okay
what I
if
meant to
asked
say.
a few
I
more?
meant to say, as a
I'm a
matter of
very
fact, I
busy
do.
man, Miss Drew, but I am here to serve the public.
Do you have something I could use to test the well water at Sally's?
Sure do. Simple to use, too. Just
Teach
pump
me.
some water into this vial,
'Kay.
return the sample to me,
Oh.
I'll send it off, and in a day or two, you'll find out whether or not your water's fit to drink.
That's boring. I wanted it to be like
Does everyone out
do
here
a
have
science
well?
experiment
Everyone
with the
who doesn't
water.
want to die of thirst does. Hooking up to a municipal water supply is out of the question. Too expensive.
This place isn't exactly your ordinary ranger station, is it?
It's also the Moon Lake Post Office, and it's the unofficial Moon Lake Museum of Factual and Natural History. I've lived here all my life, so I can't help but feel obligated to protect not only the area's flora and fauna, but also its past.
So you know all about Mickey Malone?
As a member of the law enforcement community, I prefer to dwell on the positive aspects of history instead of on the activities of a bunch of
Oh,
glorified
tell me about the fun
thugs.
stuff. Let's see. Oh my god. It's a lot of stuff. Let's just
So
start at the
you
top.
probably like to see the old Malone place torn down and forgotten.
Not necessarily. It's hard to ignore its potential as a tourist attraction.
Mhm.
And if that's what it takes to draw more people to Moon Lake, I'm a reasonable man.
So yeah, he just wants it for the park service so that he can get more people out
As
here.
an officer of the law, can you think of anyone who might want to scare Sally off her property?
The woman who owns the shop across the lake? Emily Griffin? I can't prove it, but I'm pretty sure she's been dragging the lake in front of Malone's house for artifacts, which is illegal. It would be a lot easier for her to do her dirty work if nobody was living there.
Interesting. So maybe Emily has a motive as well, getting stuff that she can sell in her store.
What do you know about the cemetery behind the Malone house?
People are buried there. Beyond that, what's to know?
Is Malone buried there?
That's the rumor.
The inscription on one of the
Why are we
tombstones
stuck on
reads
Waldo
Waldo
Matthias?
Does that name ring any bells?
Not in my steeple.
There were like plenty of other names in that graveyard. Why is she asking about Walter Matthias?
Would it be okay if I looked around?
Please do. And if you have any questions, any more questions, just ask.
What letter do I have? I know she wants to mail that letter.
Would
I
you
just
mind
don't know what
mailing
it
this letter
is.
for me?
Not at all.
Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem. Oh, and one last thing. The deer mouse population has boomed this year, so please take precautions if you're cleaning out any area where they may have nested. They can carry some nasty diseases.
Thanks for the tip, Ranger Akers.
Okay, so we no longer have the letter. Alright, does he have like a puppy dog? It looks like there's like a mat on the floor and a bone and a bowl. Ranger Akers, do you have a dog, sir? Or four? Alright, he said we could look around. Look at this stuff. Alright. What's going on up here? Moon Lake, Pennsylvania Logging Company. School teachers and students. Logging company in the winter of 1888. Look at those horsies. Who's this? Albertus Lundquist, founder of the Moon Lake, Pennsylvania Logging Company. Oh, they really zoomed in on him. All right. Town of Liberty near Moon Lake in 1922. Park Ranger Francis Bacon Gritz. Francis Bacon Gritz and his wife Zelda Strawberry. Look at those cutie pies, 1952. Moon Lake, North Area Development, 1913. And let's see, this is the Moon Lake Community Review. Frivoli brothers win the fishing contest. Brothers Flavie, Downey, and Ronnie proudly showing their prize-winning catches at this year's Moon Lake State Park Summer Fishing Contest. It's a good name. It's a real good name. Francis Bacon Gritz and his wife Zelda Strawberry. Good stuff. Alright, what's going on here? FDR. Alright, Civilian Conservation Corps. In 1932, when the United States was in the throes of the Great Depression, presidential candidate FDR recognized that the country was facing two very serious problems. Its natural resources were rapidly being destroyed by soil erosion and deforestation, and thousands of able-bodied men were unemployed and desperately looking for work. So when he was elected, Roosevelt immediately compelled Congress to pass the Emergency Conservation Work Act. It called for the establishment of a peacetime army of men who, stationed at various camps throughout the country, would undertake work projects that would save and revitalize the nation's forests while allowing the men to earn much-needed paychecks. By the end of 1935, this army, called the Civilian Conservation Corps, had been successfully mobilized and was hard at work. 500,000 enrollees were stationed at 2,650 camps, which were located in all 48 states, as well as the territories of Hawaii and Alaska. The men undertook projects ranging from building roads and fire towers to stringing telephone lines and planting billions of trees. When the CCC was abolished in 1942, it had left its mark on every state in the nation. The importance of its role in the development of recreational facilities in national, state, county, and metropolitan parks throughout the country cannot be understated. The building in which you are now sitting is a testament to the dedication and determination of Roosevelt's Tree Army. That's a CCC train transporting some supplies. How neat. Alright. Oh, there's a lot of information. Health and safety tips. Well water. Moon Lake too far from... Everyone living in the area must rely on private wells nowadays. Oh my gosh, this is so much information, you guys. Nowadays, wells are located and constructed according to requirements set down by the state of Pennsylvania, but a well does not last forever. Sooner or later, as they begin to lose their ability to keep out contaminants. Should be inspected every few years. Water should be tested at least once a year. Can be contaminated by chemicals, by naturally occurring elements. Can cause diseases such as dysentery, hepatitis, giardia, and cryptosporidiosis. Well, water that's contaminated may look and smell fine, which is why testing is imperative to ensure safety. On the other hand, if it smells like rotten eggs, may be perfectly safe just because they have underground sources of well water. Caused by bacteria. Emit hydrogen sulfide gas as part of their life cycle. Disinfecting the well with carefully calculated amounts of chlorine can reduce or eliminate foul odors by destroying the bacteria which create them. Oh my gosh. You can call the Grimley County Extension Service for more information on shock chlorination. If your well is more than 20 years old, has not been used or tested, blah blah blah, don't drink it, get a test here. See the factoid on priming a pump. If your pump doesn't work, send it to the address included in the kit. Turning a valve to the right will shut off the flow of water, while turning a valve to the left will allow water to flow. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Got it. Priming a pump. I feel like we're going to need this information because they've mentioned it several times. Shallow well pumps, which can lift water a maximum of 25 feet at sea level, operate on the same principles as a drinking straw. The action of the pump sucks air out of the intake or drop pipe that extends down into the well water, and when partial vacuum is created, the air pressure does the rest and pushes the water up. Okay. How do I actually do that? Do I just pump it a bunch? Probably needs to be primed. To prime a pump, simply pour potable, drinkable water into the top of it and pump the handle. That's why we have a bottle of water. Got it. Pump the handle until the water flows from the spout. It's a good idea to fill a container with water right away. Keep it nearby so you'll have water the next time the pump needs priming. Oh my gosh, this is a lot of information about how pumps work. Okay. Hantavirus. We kind of read about hantavirus a little bit already. Deer mice. Oh. Okay. Never sweep an area. Got it. Lyme disease, that's from ticks. Forest fire. Ooh, poisonous plants. Is that just poison ivy again? Poison oak and poison sumac. Rochiol. Alright. Leaflets of 3, let it be. Alright. Although I don't believe that poison sumac has... Oh, I was like, this is just poison ivy and poison oak. I was like, I'm pretty sure poison sumac has more leaves. There we go, 7 to 13 leaves. Alright. Don't touch it. It makes your skin bad. Rash forms toward 48 hours. Prevention is the best cure. You can get over-the-counter barrier creams. Alright. Immediately rinse all exposed parts with water from a stream. Wash with soap. Yeah, always wash with soap if possible because it's like a long hydrocarbon chain and you need similar structures from soap to actually wash the oil off your skin. Otherwise, it just sticks around. Take cool showers, apply calamine lotion. Alright. History of Moon Lake. Oh my god. There's a lot of information, you guys. The Lenape tribe. One of several Algonquin-speaking tribes populated the northeastern United States for hundreds of years, if not thousands. Love that chemistry and science. Heck yeah. Because early colonists had trouble pronouncing Lenape, it's not that hard, they lumped in the tribe with all the other Algonquin-speaking tribes. Referred to this larger group as the Delaware Indians. It's because of the many Algonquin-speaking tribes lived in the large drainage basin of the Delaware River, which had been named after an Englishman whose title was Lord Delaware. They believed that all land belonged to the Creator, had difficulty understanding concept of private ownership. They eventually migrated west, settling for brief periods in Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, Arkansas, and Kansas. At each place, the Lenape were told that that was to be their new home, but after a few years, the Europeans would change their minds and force them to move again. They finally settled in Oklahoma, where more than 11,000 Lenape still live today. We're terrible people. Alright. Let's see. Early settlers. Let's see. The Lenape agreed to the deal, and settlers promptly sent men out to run as far as they could in the allotted time. The walking purchases, called today, forced many Lenape to leave Moon Lake forever. The coast of Pennsylvania is very anti-slavery. That's a good thing. Redscape Farm, part of the Underground Railroad. Maybe there's like secret passages and stuff around here. I think there are probably secret passages anyway. I feel that whenever we talk about like prohibition stuff, I feel like there's always like secret entrances and tunnels and smuggling things, and I'm hoping that's what happens in this game. Let's see. Nothing remains of the farm today, although in the 1920s a gangster built a house in the approximate spot where the farmhouse once stood. Got it. I'm telling you, secret passageways. It's gonna happen. Oh, look at that pupper. Hi, puppy. So many famous people. Let's see. In 1926, his boat, the Folly King, ran into the rocks at the north end of the lake and capsized. Nobody was hurt, but rather than going to the bother of repairing the boat, he simply left it there. For years, a local dog would swim out to the wreck every day, lie on it, barking at everyone who came near. The boat gradually disintegrated. Ben Franklin may have come here. Let's see. And then Mickey Malone, gangster from Philadelphia who got rich smuggling and distributing illegal liquor, built a house on the North Shore at the site of the old Rutsky farm. See early settlers. People came from up and down the East Coast to attend parties that he threw at Moon Lake. He was convicted of tax evasion in 1933 and sent to prison where he eventually died. Every time I click on something, it's like 40 more clicks. Acquisition of land. Okay, interest in this area grew. Alright. Moon Lake Conservancy, in order to raise money to acquire the land. It no longer exists. But people still want to have it not be private property. They want it to all be like public parkland. If you own land on Moon Lake or know someone who does, please consider selling, or better yet, donating it to the Pennsylvania Department of Conservation. Yeah, but there's a part of me that feels like if I read it, then I can just, like, get it out of the way. Construction of facilities. Built in 1939 by the CCC, which we already read about. Oh, we're gonna have Roman numerals in this. All the hiking trails in the park except for the Mingo Saddle Trail were created by the original inhabitants, the Lenape tribe. Bureau of State Parks surveyed, cleared, and blazed the Mingo Saddle Trail in 1969 in order to link the Moon Lake State Park to the Appalachian Trail via the Delaware Ridge. That's kind of cool. I have hiked one portion of the Appalachian Trail. I've hiked a section in Maryland. I did like a 3-day hike. They went to Harper's Ferry, which is where headquarters are for the Appalachian Trail Association. And then I hiked the very north end. I hiked Mount Katahdin in Maine. And that was a whole day ordeal. Alright. MCXXXIX. So that's 1939, right? Okay, this just tells you how to read Roman numerals, which I do already know, but let me just take a picture because I can't remember things like L and D. Alright. We got that. About Jeff Akers, though. Park ranger was born and raised in Tyrone, Pennsylvania. Graduated from Norris High School. Got his bachelor's degree in park and recreation management. Is that a degree? That's an awesome degree. Been the park ranger here since 1996. He's excited about introducing visitors to what he calls the best state park in the country. He knows things from geology to astronomy to meteorology. Alright. Nature slideshow. White-tailed deer. Peregrine falcon. Wood ducks. Speaking of ducks, in my hometown we have a zoo. And I swear to God, like half of the animals at our zoo in my tiny hometown are, well, not tiny, but it's ducks. It's a lot of ducks, like a wide variety of ducks. Partially because it's near a lot of water, also / the ocean. There are just a lot of ducks. We also have a whole museum that is just wildfowl art. It's just like duck decoys and statues of birds that people have carved. It's very odd. Pretty, but weird. Very specific. Red squirrel, Moon Lake during the fall. Ooh, look at that sunset. Glowworm. Alright. Park regulations. We already read some of that stuff. If we need to know the rules, we'll come back.
I probably shouldn't mess around with this without Ranger Akers'
He said
permission.
I could look around. Fine. What is that even? I don't even know. What's over there?
You're back.
Thanks for all your help.
Bye.
Always a pleasure.
Alright. We are out of here. So, did I, like... Oh, no. Okay. I was wondering, they kept saying, like, the date is on the cornerstone somewhere. And it's like, did you see that when you came in? It's like, no, I didn't see it. Where is it? I didn't see anything. Nope. Nope. Okay. Don't mind me, Ranger Acres. I'm just wandering in and out. I've got my safety vest on. Let's do it. Take my safety vest all the way back home. Yeah, I don't know why those two letters seem to be the hardest to remember. Maybe it's just because they're used less often? I don't know. Alright. Well, alrighty. Let's prime some well water and do that real quick. First things first, we gotta put a bucket. We gotta put some water in here. And then I'm gonna pump it a bunch, right? Hey! I got water. And then get some of that. Alright. So I have water, so I can take that to him and go... Let's see. I can also look at this. Bird calls.
American goldfinch. Northern cardinal. Red-tailed hawk.
It definitely sounds like a hawk.
Western tanager. American
Is that it? Okay.
American goldfinch.
Okay. So he wants me to take pictures of birds. Did he say which birds he wanted me to take a picture of? Because he had cardinal on his tape, right? Cardinal would be redbird. So follow this around. When it branches, go straight. Got it. Oh, cardinal song. Got it.
Come back!
Do I gotta move slower? Oh no! Birdie! Alright, well, oops. He didn't have Blue Jay on his thing. Let's go for orange and yellow bird up there. Alright, so I'm gonna go back around until I get to that split and I'll take the first turn. Well, I guess... Can I come back? No. Okay. Dang it! Nancy Drew, you're so loud! That's why you can't...
Tweet, tweet!
Ah, ah. Tweet, tweet. Tweet, tweet, y'all. Tweet, tweet, real good. There it is. Did I click? Click! Nancy, take a picture! Oh, okay. I was trying to click. I pressed enter, and I guess that did it. Tweet, tweet indeed, Nancy. Alright, we'll go till we find the yellow ribbon, and we'll take a left. And come to the split. We take a right for orange bird. Oh, I was right about it being Robin. Look at me. Okay. Got the Robin. We go back around and take the far path. Oh wait, am I turned around? Which way am I facing? Oh no. No. Turn around. Go that way. And then this way. It's on the far path. I'm just going like real. I think I went too fast with the cardinal.
Darn, it flew away.
Alright. Tanager. Alright. So we got Redbird and we just got Redbird and Orangebird. We need to get all the way to the other side for Yellowbird. I feel like I'm missing some birds. Alright. Take the first turn here. Did I go down the dead-end path? Yes, I did. What's that noise? This goes to the house, right? Yes. Alright. So, now we're going this way. We're gonna take a right when we come to the T. Follow that all the way around and then take a right. And then go left. Okay, Goldfinch time. Got it. Okay. Did I check up this path? I thought I did.
Where are all the birds?
Yeah. Because this is only 5 birds, right? No. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I have 6 slots in my camera. What's up, Stone Pillar? You good? Alright. Let's see, from Stone Pillar, I'm going to take first turn, go all the way around. I don't think I made that. Yes, I did. Okay, I was like, I don't know if I took the right turn there. Alright, let me... If I exit for a second, can I turn around and try some of those birds again? That cardinal. Okay. Wait till it's done chirping. Nice and slow. We'll just wait here a minute. Don't want to scare off all the birds. Okay. Slowly move our camera. No need to panic, Mr. Bird. We're just gonna...
Darn, it flew away.
Dang it, Nancy! Okay. left and then left. Oh, the blue jay's gone too. Okay, alright, well. Cardinal's back. No need to panic, Mr. Bird. Just gonna wait here for a minute.
Darn, it flew away.
Okay. Is there something I'm supposed to be doing? Am I doing it wrong? I got pictures of all the other birds. What's wrong with this bird? Did I get Yellowbird? There it is. Slowly learning my way around the forest. I think I missed this one earlier. Nothing's happening here. Nothing suspicious. Just looking over this way.
Come back!
Ah! Okay. Like, can you only get, like, certain ones on day one? Is it the cemetery up here? Yeah, okay. Nothing there. And that's the dead end. Okay. Dang, these birds. Oh. Maybe I just gotta be quick. Wait, which way did I go? Oh no. Maybe it was too quick. Alright, that's... Birdman is way more qualified for this job than Nancy. Why is he asking me to do this? Is he busy sleeping all day? I can't tell whether I'm too fast or too slow, or if I'm just like plain old doing it wrong. Hi Catman2024, welcome to the stream. We're taking pictures of birds with ominous music behind us. And by taking pictures of birds, I mean failing to take pictures of birds. Is it just like random? Ominous bird watching. I mean, doesn't even matter if I take these pictures. I already have the spark plug anyway. Oh, that's a really cute little emote. Look at all those hearts. Alright, what if we just sit here for a minute? Just like real slow. We'll just like hang out for a minute. How y'all doing? I'm just gonna take a little sip. Okay. Alright.
American goldfinch. American robin.
I got the robin. I'm pretty sure.
Blue jay. Northern cardinal. American goldfinch.
Ugh. Do I need to, like, play these bird noises? Because that's something that he was doing, right? He was, like, making these bird calls. Tanager. Do I have the tanager? Gotta go. Sorry, just want to stop by. You are welcome anytime, even if it's just to stop by. That is A-okay. Thanks for stopping in.
American goldfinch. American robin.
Do I need the
Blue jay.
tanager noise? Are some birds just easier than others?
Northern cardinal. Red-tailed hawk.
That must be the other bird I need. I just don't know where to find that. That's not going to be, like, sitting in a
Western
tree, is it?
tanager.
Okay. Western tanager.
Western tanager.
I must have scared it.
How did I scare it? I played its song! I played its song. Okay, so I have Blue Jay, Robin, and I believe the Goldfinch. Nancy, Drew, stop scaring the birds. I sang it the song of its people. What more do you want from me, Western Tanager? Okay, maybe I do have to ask. Alright. I thought maybe I was onto something with the, like, bird noises. No, I'm not even gonna try for the cardinal again. He's just gonna be in a jerk face and fly away. Stupid birds. I don't like birds anyway. They don't have facial expressions, I don't think. I've never seen one. You can't tell how they're feeling. Are they gonna bite you? Are they gonna fly at you? No one knows. Birds can't be trusted. It's my hot take of the day. Alright, let's take this water back over to Ranger What's-His-Face. Put your life jacket on, Nancy. Here we go. Let's get our well water tested. Yo, I got some water for you.
I have that water sample. What do I do with it?
Just give it to me, and I'll take care of it.
That's probably
Thanks for
why
all your
bird
help.
watching has been
That's
so
why I'm here.
ominous. Alright. So check. We did the water thing. Let's check our PDA. Let's see how we're doing. Look for birds in the forest. Check with red if it's more difficult than it seems. I have a feeling getting a photo of the hawk is going to be a challenge. Yes. Got the goldfinch. Got the robin. Got the blue jay. I love blue jays and cardinals. We had a lot of those where I grew up, and cardinals, when it's winter time and they're bright red on the snow, it's so pretty. Some birds are flying away. Check with red to see what I'm doing wrong. Oh, she took notes about the Roman numerals. Take water sample to Ranger Acres. When working with valves, righty tighty lefty loosey. That has not come up yet, but watch out about mice. Okay. Emily said she'll have the tree taken care of. pretty good here. The worms at Emily's. Yeah, like, do I need worms? I mean, it said the robin was probably hunting for worms, but I have a picture of the robin. Where am I going? Let's go back to the house. I'm gonna ask Red to see what we're doing wrong. Maybe he knows something. Oh! There you go. It does change. I did not obviously go home and change the time. So you must have a limited, maybe like a limited number of trips across the lake or something before it's nighttime when you go home. Alright, let's chat with Birdman. Alright. Yeah. Based on what we talked about earlier, like, I figured, yeah, I don't have a watch, I must be okay.
You find all the birds?
I found some birds, but no matter how quiet I am, I've been scaring other birds away before I can take their picture. What am I doing wrong?
You're wearing those clothes. That's what you're doing wrong. You need to blend in, like me. Go back over to M's tacky tourist trap and get yourself some camouflage gear. Only sensible thing that money grubber carries.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's right. I forgot it's
but
about
I
sandpaper.
need some sandpaper. Emily said you might have some.
Here, take it and scram. I was just about to call in a meadowlark. That was always Ruth's favorite.
Was Ruth your wife?
Good heavens, no.
Wow.
My wife had no patience for birding. Ruth was my dog. Border collie. She'd hear a meadowlark and by golly, her ears would perk and she'd cock her head.
So he has a dog. Ranger Acres might have a dog. What if it's all their dogs together? Well, I think Ranger Acres has a dog. Not entirely sure.
Do many people around here own
Does Emily have a dog?
Not really. Most people don't bother. The place
By
is surrounded by park land, and Ranger Acres just loves enforcing the leash laws. There it is again. Now, take your sandpaper and go sand something, okay?
I used to work with somebody who was like super into birds. He used to like to go bird watching. I don't trust birds. Alright. Like a Voltron dog. All their dogs together. Our powers combined. We are Captain Dog Planet. Captain Dog Planet, he's a hero.
It's stuck.
Gonna take pollution down to 0. Okay. So I gotta make this one. Sorry guys, face forward. What? Oh, I have boards. I got boards, y'all. That's what I needed them for. Nail those bad boys down. That floor's rotten. Wow, Nancy, that's not the best hammering job. Just gonna throw that out there. Oh, that little guy. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure we just boarded up old planks of wood on top of what appears to be, like, this one's clearly nailed into the rotten wood. But, you know, strong work. Rotten floorboards, watch your step, got it. Whoa, look at my flashlight. It's like the glow stick from, what was the name of the last game? Oh, Secret of the Scarlet Hand. What didn't I tell y'all? Secret passages. Who dat? What'd I get? I got a picture of somebody. Maybe Ranger Acres wants it? Oh, it's a door. Okay, so there's... Oh no. Oh, Nancy, wait. You're gonna get hantavirus. Nancy, no! Yeah, you know, Nancy makes an excellent detective. Maybe not the best carpenter.
It could be mice making that sound.
Well, yes.
It's blocked.
I think we had already kind of realized it was... Oops. Mice making that sound. Copper, chic, die, black, Tuesday, 14th Street, something fire, Uncle Clayton died, and then Pinched. I did. I 100% just yoinked that photo right off the wall. Okay. It 100%. There's a secret door there. Alright. So we need to get the mice. Ooh. Oh, this is the... out the back door.
William Akers? I wonder if he's related to Jeff Akers.
Thoughts on Thuggery by Ethan Collier. Truth about Mickey Malone, as told by his most trusted employee, William Akers. Mr. Malone has never spent a night in jail and he never will, said William Akers. And you know why? Because he's just an ordinary Joe trying to run an ordinary business. He said this with such conviction that for a moment this reporter honestly thought Akers was talking about somebody other than Mickey Malone, the notorious gangster. But I was standing on the porch of Malone's getaway home in Moon Lake, having bushwhacked through thick brush from east side of the lake to avoid detection and probable eviction by his bodyguards. And I was talking to the man who, according to police, is the only person Malone trusts. I ought to know. I see him every day, Akers went on. He doesn't deserve all the grief you newspaper hacks give him. Because he's a rich man, because his laundromats are fine establishments, and people like to wash their clothes there. All this talk about him being a bootlegger is just plain hogwash. When I asked if I could talk to Malone, Akers said Malone was out walking. Like I said, he's an ordinary guy who likes to do ordinary things. When I asked if I could wait for him, he said, "What for? Anything you want to know about Mickey Malone, I can tell you. I've worked for him for 15 years. When I said all I wanted was the truth, he said, then you're in luck, because that's what I just told you. And now I suggest you leave. Mickey's a swell guy, but he's got these 4 big dogs, see, and sometimes they don't mind so good." I took the hint and left. But as I struggled through the brush to get back to my car, I realized something. Akers hadn't told me the truth about what Mickey Malone did. I knew that. But he had told me an important truth when it came to what Mickey Malone was. Someone who had at least one extremely loyal employee. I ask you, good citizens of Philadelphia, how many so-called legitimate businessmen can say the same thing? Tomorrow, reflections on Houdini, Master Magician. Whew! I was just straight busted out of that basement. Oh, that scared me. Okay, but we can go down there now. There's mice in here. Okay, don't sweep up the mice. I gotta... Okay, the mice are over here. The mice are in here. Where you at, mice?
It's blocked. It looks like a tiny hole. It looks like a tiny hole.
Well, that's what I had the screwdriver for, Nancy Drew. Oh, pen. Got it.
It's the combination.
Ooh, what is the combination? Dang, we slamming through there. I don't know what the combination is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What would the combination be? I don't know. Also, I'm very confused as to what I'm looking at here. Like, there's this, and then I open it, and there's this. Is this just on the back of the door? Is that what they're showing me? And then I open it again, and it's the safe. I don't know what I'm looking at there. Alright. Well. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I want to get down here, turn around, make sure there's nothing on the walls or anything. Okay, alright. We back. Alright, let me see if I fix this dog thing. Dog clock. Let's go, dog clock. That one's birds. Is he birds? Oh no. Hang on. Yeah, because that's winter. So that's Vetus, he's winter. Hopefully that's Lucy, she's spring. That's Xander. He's Summer. And that's Iggy for fall. Did I do it? I thought I did it. Is that not it? I'm highly confused. Unless it's in the order they were born and not necessarily the order they're in the cabinet. Like this is the first one and it should be Lucy. But no, because if I... What? What was that? Oh, it just reset. Okay. Come on, what is happening here? Am I unable to get to the... Oh, you think I finished it? Oh. The clock... Oh, that's right, I already finished it. Oh, I forgot. That's how you know it's starting to get a little late. I had already finished it. That's what opened that door. Oh my god. Alright, it's okay, we're good. Here we go. Alright. Mystery solved. We're done. Nancy Drew. I can't believe I immediately forgot that I solved that puzzle. Alright. So I gotta get up tomorrow and take pictures of birds. Not in my personal life, in the game. Tomorrow I gotta get on an airplane. Let's see. There is bleach over here if I need the bleach. For all them deer mice. What would the combination be? Let's call everybody. Let's call Sally and Bess and George and check in with them since it's been... I don't think we've done it all day. Let's call Bess. Actually, let's call Sally. I had you convinced too. Okay, good.
Hey, Sally, it's Nancy.
Nancy, hi. How's it going?
Man, we don't have anything to say to Sally, really. Not like, hey, I got your water tested, or hey, there's a secret passageway in your house, or you know these secret codes? Nothing? You got nothing to say to Sally, really?
Nancy, how's it going?
Okay.
This caller ID stuff is going to take some getting used to.
I'm here
Caller
too, man.
ID,
What's
that's so
going on?
funny.
Moon Lake is gorgeous, but it's so remote. The park ranger is the closest thing they have to a sheriff around here.
Park ranger? What's he like?
Which, as we all know, is Bess's way of saying,
How cute
Park
is he?
Ranger? Is he cute?
There it is.
Not true, George. Nancy thinks everybody's cute, so what will be the point? Anyway, Nancy, you were saying?
I have a boyfriend, his name is Ned Nickerson, even though he's been gone for 2 whole games.
Well, he seems like an okay guy, but frankly, nobody around here seems to like him very much.
Why's that?
He takes his job very seriously, which tends to rub some people the wrong way.
Did you tell him about the ghost dogs?
He thinks they're just plain old dogs that for some reason like to run around at night scaring people.
And what does Detective Drew think about the dogs?
I think Sally had good reason to be scared of them. I don't blame her for leaving, which leads me to think that maybe that was the whole idea.
Yeah.
Somebody had those dogs attack Sally in order to scare her away?
Why would anybody do that? She was there for less than
For
a
the
month.
property.
You'd have to be a total creep to make enemies that fast. And Sally's one of the nicest people I know.
Ooh, Nancy! Speaking of cute guys,
Oh,
Joe Hardy
Frank and
called.
Joe
I'll fill
Hardy.
them in on where you are and what you're doing, and they're dying to hear from you.
Oh,
Great. Did
jeez.
they leave a number?
Their number is 280-555-4865. Bess didn't recognize it when they called and almost didn't answer the phone.
Good thing my cousin here has a memory like an elephant, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
Tell them, Nancy. They're dying to hear from you. But remember, Frank's cute and all that, but George and I want to hear from you too.
Yeah, no fair discussing the case with them from now on and not with us. Promise you'll keep us up to speed?
I
I
promise.
promise. This birdwatcher I met has got me taking pictures of birds for some survey he's doing. He's a bit of a grump.
Does he live nearby?
No, he just kind of hangs out in the woods. In fact, I only see him at night.
Interesting. He's in the woods at night. The
Dogs
dogs are in the woods at night. Could he have had a reason for wanting Sally out of the Malone house?
As far as I know, he and Sally were on good terms. But I
He doesn't want
also
anyone
know that
around
Red
here,
doesn't
yeah.
seem to have much use for any life form that doesn't molt.
He sounds like my Uncle Zach. He's into birds. Only he doesn't watch them. He hunts them, then shoots them. I never really liked my Uncle Zach.
The Hardy Boys. We will call them in a bit.
Did I mention that all the water in Sally's house comes from a well?
Ew, really? Does it taste like rotten eggs? Not all well water tastes like rotten eggs, Bess.
I don't know if it does or not. Because the well is so old, I need to get the water tested before I drink it.
Good plan. Nothing will wreck your day faster than a nice tall glass of contaminated water.
I found the coolest old newspaper. It's from 1927.
Do birds
On the
molt?
front page is
I
an
thought
article
they-
about Mickey Malone and a man named William Akers.
I don't know.
Any relation to Park Ranger Jeff Akers?
I haven't asked him yet.
Lizards
According
do,
to the
right?
newspaper, William
Like,
Akers was Mickey
molt
Malone's
their,
most
like,
trusted
skin?
employee, his #1 go-to guy.
Where'd you find it?
You know how I always seem to wind up in houses with secret passageways?
Sometimes I think they follow you around.
Well, I found these hidden stairs leading from the living room into the cellar.
What's down there?
That's what's weird. The stairs led down into this empty
Apparently
space.
birds do
There's
molt.
some kind of safe in the wall and a set of stairs leading to a door that goes outside, but that was it.
Why would Malone bother hiding a staircase if it didn't go somewhere important?
Yeah, there's 100% another space. Pause the game for a second real quick. Yes, birds. Molting is a process of shedding and regrowing feathers. Adults shed their worn out feathers at every new breeding season or whatever. And they grow strong warm feathers to get them through the winter. Interesting. Birds molt. Yes, they do grow their feathers back. I wonder if it's just some feathers. Maybe not all of their feathers all at once. I don't think there are naked birds running around, but I imagine they molt some of their feathers. Molt is extremely variable. Observed patterns can vary by species, by individual, from year to year, and by individual feathers on the same birds. Molts can either be complete, in which the bird replaces every one of its feathers over the same molt period, or partial, in which case it replaces only some of its feathers. If a bird loses an entire feather, that feather will begin growing back immediately rather than waiting for the next molt. This is why people clip the flight feathers of captive birds rather than plucking them out. Interesting. Look at all these bird facts we're learning. Heck yeah. That's pretty cool. Alright, birds molt. Done. They look really dumb when they molt. They get little patches of tiny fluffy feathers. That's exactly what I pictured happening. Okay, so what's down there? Stairs led down to this empty space. Yes, there's some kind of safe in the wall. We saw that. Set of stairs leading to the door that goes outside, but that was it. Why would Malone bother hiding a staircase if it didn't go somewhere important? I believe it does. Again, I believe that one blank wall had a door
Bye,
behind
you
it.
guys.
It had a
See
big
ya.
door
Bye.
outline. Hardy boys! 8, 6, 5. Hardy boys, what's up?
Hello?
Hey, Joe, it's Nancy.
Nancy, how's it going? No, wait, don't answer that. Talk about the weather or something.
The weather?
Yeah, that'll give me time to grab the other phone and take it outside.
Aw.
Frank's washing the car. He'll kill me if he misses anything. Here, wait a sec. Take a break, it's Nancy. Hang on. He's putting the hose down. He's drying his hands. He's walking over.
Nancy, hi.
No, the
What's
suspense.
up? Bess and George say you've got another mystery on your hands.
Or should we say, on your paws.
They told you about the dogs?
We made
I
them
like the
tell
Hardy
us
Boys.
everything. Pumped them dry.
As you may have guessed, we're not exactly rolling in detective work here.
So you're living vicariously through me.
It's not the first time, sad to say.
What conclusions have you reached so far, Detective?
If nothing else, those ghost dogs are very well trained. I'm watching to see who owns and or trains dogs around here.
You love Joe.
Good plan. But don't forget, a really smart our perpetrator is going to make it look like he or she has no connection to dogs whatsoever.
But then a really, really smart perp might have dogs all over the place
Yeah.
and not bother to hide it, because he or she would figure you'd never suspect anyone so obvious.
The birdwatcher doesn't have a dog. When I met him for the first time, he seemed awfully eager to make sure I knew the story about Malone and his dog. Well, Emily Griffin doesn't seem to have any dogs.
Doesn't seem to have any dogs.
Uh-oh. Move her up on your suspect list.
I'd move her down.
You know, Joe, something tells me we're not helping.
I'm convinced that someone is using those
Yes.
ghost dogs to scare Sally into
We just
a
gotta figure out
gang in
why, or
Malone's
who.
house. If I can just figure out why, I might be able to figure out who.
Never hurts to look for motive.
Malone and his 4 dogs are supposedly buried in a little cemetery near the house. They've all got headstones inscribed with when they were born and when they died.
That's interesting. Did Malone have family?
Not that I'm aware of.
Then who had the tombstones inscribed?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but it had to be someone
That's a
who
good
had
point.
access to Malone's house and property after he died.
Sounds like this latest puzzle of yours is still missing a few pieces.
Later, guys.
We'll be waiting.
All right. So, okay. What? There. I was like, why am I stuck? All right. I don't think there's anything else for us to do at night right now. I mean, I could do something in the secret passage, but I really have no idea what the code would be. Like, is it a year or something? I mean, theoretically, we could go maybe back to the museum or see if anybody has more information about Mickey Malone. But I don't think there's anything... I don't know that I have that information, or I don't know what it would be. So we solved that puzzle. We still have the recorder. We still have map of birds. We need to go take more bird pictures. We got water. We got our life jacket, life vest. What does this thing say? Give Frank and Joe Hardy a call. Done. Oh. Wait, what? Judging from the previous combinations? Oh, that's what that paper out front was telling me. Judging from the previous combinations, the current combo to the safe is probably another unlucky day. Open safe in the cellar. How? Hang on. Beep, beep. Let's go. I don't know why I made a beep, beep noise just now. Ignore that. Yeah, so this 100% has got to be a door. But, alright. Okay, yeah, squeak, squeak. I hear you. So that's what it is. Somebody died. Black Tuesday. There was a fire. Somebody died. MM pinched. So these are dates. 10/29/29, 8/23/26. That one looks like 973014. I always forgot about the PDA when I played. Yeah, I'm excited about it. This is the first game that I've seen it in so far. I mean, when I played Secrets Can Kill, I played the remastered version. But still. MM pinched? Mickey Malone pinched? Maybe we can go back to the museum in the morning and get like a date or something. I don't... Hang on. This is October 9th, 1927. But I don't know if that would be it. I have not been able to look at the photo I yoinked. I'm assuming that if it were that photo, I would be able to look at it again. But no, I just straight yoinked it off the wall and cannot look at it now. I yoinked it good. No yoinking available. A guy named William Akers was Malone's most entrusted employee. Oh, there we go. Find out who the woman in the picture with Malone is. So this is, I guess, a picture of Malone and some lady. Found secret passage to the cellar. Be sure to look at everything. Leave no stone, floorboard, wall, or door untouched. Especially look for a safe. Well, we found the safe. Ask him about the water test results. Get camouflage gear from Emily. Okay. I mean, I'm convinced that something is here. I just don't know if I can do anything about it right now. Alright. Okay. Alright. I think let's make it whatchamacallit? Daytime? Although it's interesting, again I'm gonna point it out that it's once again nighttime and I have been attacked by 0 dogs tonight. Well, I will save it before I go any further. After making a statement like that. There's no ghost dogs. Ghost dogs, where you at? Come at me. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing on me, ghost dogs. Get on out of here. Alright. No ghost dogs in my house. AM time. I know you guys were missing it. I don't want you to like miss out on that experience of having a blaring alarm clock. Alright. Let's get at it. What did he tell me I have to do about the birds? Did he tell me how to get those pictures? And I've immediately forgotten? Check with Red if it's more difficult than it seems. Oh, the camouflage. That's right. Thanks for keeping me on track. Here we go. Let's go to Emily's. Let's use some credit and buy some camouflage. Alright.
Howdy, Nancy.
Howdy.
To make a long story short, I need some camouflage gear.
Got some right over here. One size fits all.
Oh.
But I'm running kind of low on bait. So if you go out and get me, say a dozen little critters, I'll give you the camos.
You got a deal. So, what kind of bait do you need?
Worms, spiders, beetles, grubs. Anything that wriggles on its belly'll do. Just look under stuff. Rocks, logs, dead leaves. Should be able to find 12 in no time.
Hunting for critters isn't illegal, is it?
Things ain't quite that bad around here. At least not yet. Now, if Jeff Akers' daddy was still around, you might get arrested for cruelty to animals or some such nonsense. Joe Akers used to be the deputy sheriff. Real critter lover that one was.
So who's
Joe
Will?
Akers
That
is
his
Jeff's
grandpa?
father?
That's right.
I found an old newspaper in Sally's house that contained an article on Mickey Malone. It really got my curiosity going. What else can you tell me about him?
Person you should talk to is Jeff Akers. He's got this historical museum thing going out at that ranger station of his.
I found this picture in Sally's house. Do you recognize anybody?
I'm guessing the guy's Mickey Malone.
So that's
but
the
I'm
picture
gonna
I
use that
stole.
lady. Sounds like a case for our resident know-it-all Ranger Akers.
Guess I'll see you later.
I guess you will.
Alright, so we need to go find some buggies. Alright, back to the boat. Back to the ranger station. Zoom, vroom, vroom. Beep beep.
You're back.
Oh, what?
Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here.
Look at that pupper! I almost missed it. I almost zoomed right past this good pup. What a good pup you are. Let's look at you again. Oh, puppy dog appreciation time. Okay.
I noticed you have a dog.
That's Yogi.
Tell me. Yogi!
Who never goes out unless he's on a leash. Park rules.
Yogi!
I couldn't help but notice that he's about the same size as those ghost
Yogi
dogs.
would never.
I hope you're not suggesting I trained Yogi to run around in the middle of the night barking and attacking houses.
I found a newspaper dating back to 1927 in Sally's house. Since you're kind of an expert on the history of Moon
Yogi.
Lake, do you mind if I ask you some questions
I
about
love
Mickey
him.
Malone?
Not at all.
The article mentioned that a man named William Akers used to work for Malone. Is he a relative of yours?
No. Quite a coincidence, I'll admit, but no. I am in no way related to the head flunky of some two-bit gangster and his gang of thugs.
I 100% believe he might be. Let's see.
I found this old picture in Sally's house. Do you know who these people are?
The man is Mickey Malone, I know that.
Oh.
I'm guessing that this is his girlfriend, Vivian Burnett, I think her name was. And judging by the year of that brand new Ford in the background, I'd say the picture was taken in 1928.
What would be the best way for me to find out who was living in Moon Lake in 1928 and where they ended up?
Tell you what, Miss Drew. Why don't I go through my files and see what I can dig up on this mystery woman? I'm a busy man, but like I always say, I'm here to serve.
Okay.
When and why was Malone arrested?
I'm sorry, Miss Drew. As usual, I'm a little pressed for time. If you have more questions, why don't you sit down at the computer and peruse the Moon Lake database of fascinating factoids that I've put together?
What happened to Akers and the rest of Malone's gang after he went to prison?
Sorry, I'm busy. Take a look at the computer.
for
No,
Moon Lake, they all left and went their separate ways.
Okay.
Have you gotten the results back from that water sample I left with you?
I meant to call the Department of Health today for a status report, but frankly, I've been way too busy.
Sounds like Moon Lake could use 2 rangers.
If I were in charge of just 10 more acres of parkland, they'd give me an assistant, and I could devote more time to the acquisition of more land and eventually put Moon Lake on the map as one of the biggest, most popular parks in the state.
Kitty, 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 kitty. I can hear her meowing in the background. There you are. What's up? Hey, love. Come here. What you doing, precious? You okay? It's weird to me whenever she meows because she's not usually a very verbal cat. What's up? What's up, beautiful cat? Ah, that's my hand. What are you doing? Okay. There she goes. Alright. They'd given him assistant. He could devote more time.
Why didn't the Parks Department buy the Malone property?
Especially if it went 10 to 15 years.
Cheapskates.
Well, if those dogs scare Sally away for good, other people are bound to think twice about buying the place. The bank will lower its price, and you'll have your land.
Quite a motive, Mr. Akers.
Again, Miss Drew.
I didn't mean to insult you. In fact, is there anything I can do to help you out?
The cat meows whenever you leave the room and get separation anxiety.
There's some boxes by the computer labeled with dates. They're from the estate of a local history buff. She kept everything from newspaper clippings to old photos to recipes for apple crisp. She put everything in envelopes, then numbered them by year using Roman numerals. Just put the envelopes in order by year with the earliest date in front. Oh, and if you're rusty on Roman numerals, there's an entry on them in the computer.
Okay if I read what's in the envelopes?
Don't go reading anything until you're through, or take my word for it, you'll never get finished.
I've been trying to take pictures of birds for this guy named Red Knot. Ever met him?
Oh yes, the Birdman. I'd stay away from him if I were you.
Why? Is something wrong with him?
He's a fanatic. He's got it in his head that Moon Lake would be the best bird-watching venue in the world except for one thing. Too many people. Believe me, if there was a way to get this park shut down and all the homes on the lake torn down, he'd do it in an instant.
Thanks for all your help.
Always a pleasure.
Interesting. Okay. Hi, Yogi. Hi, Pop. Oh, you good Pop. I mean, most of the time my cat's, like, Lucy will meow when I talk to her. She'll meow back at me, like, I don't know. You're making noise? I'll make noise too. But Hannah doesn't usually meow. When she does, it's like at 3 in the morning, and it always scares me because I'm like, what is wrong? And I wonder if it's because she can't figure out where I am or she's forgotten. She's 10 years old. She's not super old. But, I always worry because she, like, as soon as I say, like, Hannah, like, she'll stop meowing and she'll come usually to wherever I am.
See. Jeff said the envelope with the earliest date goes down in the front of each box.
Can you move these, like, side to side? Yes. Oh my god. Alright. Okay. Well, MCM has to go up front. MCM... Ivy. That's 4... This is 1900. 04. 08. Everything else starts with some kind of higher letter. So next it would be X. And then it would be, that's 10, 11, XI. That's 13. Perfect. That's... Hey, what are you doing? What? Where are you going? What are you doing? You got the zoomies? My old lady got the zoomies? Nope. Oh, I was gonna pick her up. She says nope. Alright. Let's see. No. So XIV is 4. XVII is, or sorry, that's 14. 17. Nope. 15, 17. Heck not, Nana. Nan. Hannah. Nan, Jan. Oh. Alright, let's see. No, those are all much higher numbers. Alright, I think I've got that, right? 13, 14, 15, 17, 19. So... L is 50. So that's 60 right there. That's 51.
Now that they're all sorted,
Oh!
I can do some reading.
I'm sorry, what? I did it? Well, I guess I did. Look at me. Because that's magical at puzzles. That's how it happens, right? Like, I'm just like, oh, I did it. Oh, now I can do some reading. Can I? What reading am I doing? This one. The Lewistown Gazette, serving your community since 1875. Today's edition, March 17th, 1925. Is a gangster about to become Moon Lake's newest resident? Rumors are flying thick and fast that Mickey Malone, a self-promoted captain of industry with far more ties to gamblers and smugglers than to legitimate businessmen, is building a house on the north shore of Moon Lake. The rumors started last June when the 10-acre property on which the house is being built was purchased by Philadelphia Duds & Suds, a company owned by Malone, which is widely believed to be merely a front for his criminal undertakings. Secrecy has shrouded the project ever since construction began in October of last year. 4 men in a locked gate block the driveway leading to the site. Unauthorized persons and vehicles are summarily turned away. Day and night, security guards patrol the heavily wooded lakefront property. Several large trucks strategically parked obscure any and all views of the site from the water. Even the workmen have been sworn to silence. When asked if Mickey Malone was indeed building a home on Moon Lake, Waldo Matthias, the agent spearheading the Department of Justice's investigation of Malone's activities, had only this to say. If he says, I suggest that he live it up while he can, because the place we're going to be sending him ain't no beach, and he's going to be there for a real long time. So Waldo Matthias works for the Department of Justice. So why would his gravestone, quote unquote, be there? Is this the one I just read? No. Aha! Gangster nabbed at Moon Lake residence. Mickey Malone arrested right at his luxurious Moon Lake property. Hang on, that's January 29th, 1932. I'm gonna bet that that's maybe the bad luck date for the safe. Waldo Matthias is not a pet. No, apparently not. Mickey Malone, a Philadelphia businessman, long considered by police to be a bootlegger and a racketeer, finally felt the sting of the sword of justice when he was arrested this morning in his house on Moon Lake. You guys can't... Oh, no. They're underneath of me, these cats. Alright, careful to keep Malone's attack dogs at bay. Agents from the IRS and the Department of something. No! Department of Justice raided the lakefront home at dawn, catching Malone and his henchmen completely by surprise. Within seconds, Malone was handcuffed. Wearing only an overcoat over his pajamas, he was swept out the door and into a waiting car. He was driven directly to Philadelphia, where he was jailed on charges of tax evasion and conspiracy to violate prohibition laws. The police had been wise to Malone's criminal activities for years, but 3 previous attempts to incarcerate him failed miserably when Malone's shadowy associates, through bribes and threats, forced prosecution witnesses to recant their stories. This time, federal agents intend to rely on ledgers and tax returns to prove their case. Since 1927, when it was determined that income gained through illegal means is taxable, authorities have been eager to use this ruling to make thugs like Malone pay for their crimes. Mickey Malone's been making us look like fools for a long time, declared Bureau of Investigation agent... Oh, Bureau of Investigation. Agent Waldo Matthias. But today, the good guys finally got the last laugh. Malone loudly and repeatedly proclaimed that he'd done nothing wrong as he was led to jail. However, his protestations of innocence ended abruptly when, apparently not wishing to be photographed in his pajamas, Malone took a swing at a press photographer. He was quickly subdued. See about this one. The Belafonte Star, February 13th, 1941. I'm just going to take a picture of that date too. Alright. Oh, Philadelphia mobster dies in Leavenworth. February 13th, 1941. Maybe it's this one. Mickey Malone, died yesterday of liver failure at the federal penitentiary in Leavenworth, Kansas at the age of 52. Born in Newark, New Jersey in 1989, Malone owned and operated Philadelphia Dozen Suds, blah, blah, blah. Compared to other gangsters, he kept a relatively low profile. His desire for privacy was enforced by 4 large dogs who never left his side. Although he was rumored to be involved in everything from rum running to gold heists, he never spent a single night in jail until he was arrested for tax evasion in 1932. He was convicted the following year and was sentenced to 8 years in federal prison. He died just 2 months before he was scheduled to be released. Oh no. Alright. So just this one. That's a recent year, right? Yeah. Dragging ban is dragged for Pennsylvania treasure hunter. There's gold in them there sandbars. At least that's been the experience of Emily Griffin, owner of M's Emporium on Moon Lake in central Pennsylvania. For the past 10 years, she's been dragging a heavy net back and forth along the bottom of the lake, uncovering and bringing to the surface relics from the 1920s. I've dredged up everything from diamond tiaras to skeleton keys full bottles of French cognac, said Griffin. It just blows my mind what people would drop back then and never bother going back for. One of Emily's finds, an Art Deco bracelet. Kind of pretty. She was referring to the wealthy guests of gangster Mickey Malone, who built a home on the lake in 1925 and threw large raucous parties almost every weekend. Save game just in case. Good idea. Because his guests would travel to and from the house by boat, personal items were lost overboard with great frequency. Miss Griffin estimates that she made close to $20,000 selling her finds to antique hunters and tourists. But last week, her windfall finally came to an end. I'll just go ahead and save it now while I'm right here. Alright. The county in which Moon Lake is located passed an ordinance making recovery of objects from the lake bed illegal. Your game stopped after this when you played? Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Thanks for the heads up. The ban arose from the fact that the bottom of Moon Lake is composed of unusually fine sand. When disturbed, it clouds the water sometimes for days, posing a threat to the aquatic plants and fish that otherwise thrive there. Park Ranger Jeff Akers, who oversees a state park surrounding the lake, initiated the ban. The eco-balance of Moon Lake is simply too delicate to ignore, he contends. But Miss Griffin begs to differ. The whole thing's just plumb ridiculous, she says. You know what all that stuff down there is doing right now? It's rusting, rotting away, and polluting the water. Heck, by getting it out of there, I'm doing the county a favor. Unfortunately, the county doesn't see it that way, and it appears that Miss Griffin will have to abandon what had become a pleasantly profitable hobby. Oh, I don't know, she shrugs. I can still sell the stuff that washes up on shore. And that happens, you know, especially after a good storm. So I may be down, she says, eyes twinkling, but I ain't out. Money won't get flushed down this toilet. Watch the Septics Roadshow. Is that different from the Antique Roadshow? What's the Septics Roadshow? Monday nights on the Plumbing Broadcast Service. The PBS Septics Roadshow. That's good. I like that one. Alright. So those are all organized.
You're back.
Yeah.
I finished putting all those envelopes in order.
I'm quick like that.
Thank you, Miss Drew. And to show my gratitude, I've got something for you.
Chances are it isn't a paycheck.
No, it's an honorary junior park ranger pin. I keep them on hand.
I'm a junior park ranger.
Whom I see demonstrating respect for park rules and regulations. A little bit of positive reinforcement.
Give me that sticker. Give me that pin.
Unfortunately, I don't get to give them out that often.
Oh, gee, thanks, Ranger Akers. Thanks for all your help.
Always a pleasure.
I really feel like he just wants to be like a park ranger at a nice park, and he just wants to like teach kids about responsibility and environmental things, and he seems like a nice guy, actually. Hi, Yogi. He gave me a ranger badge. I've got a ranger badge, Lucy. I did it. I'm a junior ranger. She doesn't even care. Alright. How am I doing? Okay, there we go. So, they're letting me know that it was the day that he was... Well, you know, this is like a hint system almost. So, got an unlucky day for Malone. I mean, I guess I said that anyway when I was reading it, but it's nice of them to kind of point it out. To find bait, yeah, listen and look under rocks, logs, etc. Look around the house as well and in the forest beyond. Don't forget to look around at night. If a bug runs away, leave the area, then come back later to see if it is returned. Find bait for Emily to exchange for camouflage gear. I guess detective work isn't all that glamorous. Frowny face. Oh no! It'll be okay, Nancy. We'll get some bugs. We'll be okay. Let's go hunt some bugs. Actually, it's 11 o'clock. I told you I'm a junior ranger. Are you excited for me? No, you just want to lay down. I think I'm going to go try and catch a bug. Where's there a bug? I don't hear anything. No bugs. Oh, I wonder if you're confused. I call Lucy Bug. I call her Bug all the time. Oh. Wait. I would have assumed it was like here somewhere.
Those look too rotten.
Wait, where? Okay, sorry, hang on. Well, how do I... Where's the bug? Ah! going. Got 2. Okay. So I bet I have to go back into the forest. And everywhere it's like log, shoe, whatever. Stone pillar. Alright. Nice hat. Alright, let's take a right. Oh, wait. Yes, I hear chirps. Got you. Did I get it? Yes, there it is. Okay. Where is it coming from now? Oh. Oh, that's a biggie! I'm sorry, did this suddenly turn into Animal Crossing, maybe? Is that what's happening here? Got a worm. Okay, it's not tripping anymore. Got him. Okay.
No birds here.
Yeah, but what about Shoe? I do play Animal Crossing. I enjoy that game quite a bit. Is there supposed to be a bird down here? No. I'm way over here. Yes, I like Animal Crossing. I've streamed it once. It was when the first summer fireworks show thing started. And I did a villager hunt. Because I had a villager who moved out. But I also ended up taking the very first villager that I got, and it was Savannah, and she was very cute. Give me that bug. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Guess we are halfway there already. What's that bird? I don't know. Well, I hear chirping. So many worms. Okay. No. Where am I? I keep thinking I'm somewhere else. Keep taking dead ends. This way. No, that's a dead end. Okay. Speaking of somewhere else, Super Tech, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Do I have a favorite video game? Like a favorite of all time type of video game? Glad you're doing well. Do I have a favorite video game? I'm assuming you mean favorite of all time. With which I'm going to say The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. That was a game that I grew up with. It came out when I was a kid. And I played it with my dad. And it was super fun. And I like it. I'm a big fan of the Legend of Zelda series. I've been playing a lot of Breath of the Wild. I haven't played it recently, though. I played it a lot when it came out, and then played it a lot earlier this year, but not much recently. Never played it, but watched some of it played. Which one? Breath of the Wild or Ocarina of Time? Both highly recommended games. If you like Zelda, if you're into that kind of thing. If you're not, then I guess it wouldn't be. I don't know. Both. They're fun. I really like Zelda games. I think they're cool. They've got a lot of puzzles. If you like fighting enemies, if that's your kind of thing. Sometimes that is or isn't for me. Sometimes I don't like games where I have to like constantly be like fighting or whatever. I don't know. It's a little bit different, I guess. I feel that way. I feel different ways about different games because I don't always like fighting enemies. I like games like this, like Nancy Drew, where there's puzzles and it's very story-based and stuff like that. Sometimes I like games where you do have to fight. Sometimes I prefer things that are more, like, turn-based, like Pokemon or the new Paper Mario game that I've been playing. Those are both pretty good. And then sometimes there's just, like, enemy free-for-all type things, like, which would be more of a Legend of Zelda kind of game. But they're all fun. Just depends on how I feel at the time. I'm gonna play, I think, some Pokemon... I bought Pokemon Sword when it, like, came out, and I never played it. But I think when I go on vacation next week, I'm gonna take it with me and finally sit down and play some video games. It's kind of hard, too. Let me figure out where I'm going, because I'm just sitting here chit-chatting. It's sometimes hard, though, to play video games sometimes, I guess. Or, I don't know how to explain it. I guess I get worried because it's like, I try and find games that are fun to stream. And so, if I have a game that I found that I want to stream, I don't want to play it on my own first a lot of times. I want to play it on the stream. But then that sometimes limits the games that I play on my own for my own fun time. And not that I can't, you know, play a game for myself and then play it on stream, I guess. But it's just different. It's because you've already experienced it, and it's not like you're seeing things for the first time or experiencing them for the first time. I don't know. I hope that makes sense. Can't do anything. Alright, fallen tree. Alright, log. No buggies. I know they said I would have to maybe come back at nighttime. Alright, let's turn... Well, I guess let's go straight here. Check out this dead end. Nothing chirping here. Let's turn. I'm wondering if there won't be any more chirps because I found like half the bugs. Also, yeah, what is going on here? Waldo Matthias, why is your gravestone here? Quote unquote. Again, maybe these aren't really gravestones. They've mentioned that before. Alright. Either way, I came here to do bug hunting, and that's what I'm gonna do. How's now?
I must have scared it.
Alright, I still need that, I think that's the wrong way. I still need that. Camouflage. This is a really good one. I'm really enjoying this one so far. It super spooked me in the beginning. Oh, I made a wrong turn. No, second one. There we go. Alright. I don't hear any more chirps anywhere with bugs. No? Okay. Maybe that's all the bugs that I can find. Alright. How are we doing with things? See if there are any bugs in the cemetery. Try during the night. Make sure to listen for them. Got it. Possible areas to look for bait under stones near cemetery entrance, near the cellar doors next to the house. Did that. Under logs and rocks at night. Okay, let's try this code though. 129.32. These mice. Oh wait, is it? It's 012932, so. That looks like it just resets it. That must be the button I want. 1, 2, 9, 3, 2. Ah!
I bet those were deer mice.
Does Nancy have hantavirus now? Hang on. Hanta stream. Alright.
I bet those were deer mice.
But they don't have
You
antlers.
better be careful.
Well, I got some protective gear. Don't you worry, Nancy Drew. Must be regular mice. Oh, the journal is the property of William Akers, 1933 to 1942.
Speakeasy.
Well, hang on, I haven't read it yet, Nancy. April 29th, 1933. Today, Mickey went to prison. When they were walking him to the paddy wagon, he told me to take care of his dogs, and when the time came, to do their tombstones like he told me. Then he whispered to me to look under the Victrola in the speakeasy at Moon Lake. He said I'd find a map to the gold he stole 2 years ago. Then they shoved him into the wagon, and that was that. Poor Mickey. How's a guy who never spent one night in jail supposed to spend 8 years in prison? He'll never make it. I think he wants me to have the gold because deep down, he knows he's never coming home. The Speakeasy at Moon Lake. I wonder if that's like Emily's place maybe used to be a speakeasy, or... I don't know. Oh, okay, never mind. Anyway, I looked under the Victrola and found the map. Problem is, there's nothing on it except a bunch of lines and the words, "The dogs will lead the way." There's no X marking the spot or directions or nothing. But I need money bad. My wife and baby haven't had anything decent to eat in months. So I'm gonna pack them up and move to Moon Lake permanently so I can spend all my time looking for the gold. May 4th, 1933. Mickey never told me outright that he was the guy who pulled off the hole-in-the-floor gold heist. He always said the less I knew, the healthier I'd stay. But according to the papers, a bunch of gold was stolen right off a moving train right under the noses of about a dozen Pinkertons. Mickey must have greased somebody's palm real good and got him to cut a hole in the floor of the boxcar the gold was going to be shipped in. After the gold was loaded, one of his boys crawled under the train and pulled himself into the boxcar. Then, when the train was moving, he dropped the gold down the hole onto the tracks. Mickey's boys picked it up and got away clean. Nobody ever suspected Mickey was behind it. So what I'm looking for is about 20 gold bars. Paper said that altogether they'd weigh around 600 pounds. Question is, did Mickey hide them in one place or did he spread them around? He must have buried them, but where? I just thought of something. Maybe Mickey trained his dogs to go for the gold if you say the right word. I'm going to try saying gold to them tomorrow and see what happens. July 14th. I said every word I can think of to all the dogs, but they haven't led me anywhere, except around in circles. I spent the last month following them around. First Xander, then Vitas, then Lucy. I don't have to follow Iggy because all he does is sleep on the porch. So it looks like I'm going to have to start digging. I'll dig under the porch first, seeing as that's where Iggy always is. October 21st. A month ago I started working as a handyman over in Lewiston to make ends meet. So even though I'd stop by Mickey's every day to feed the dogs, I can only look for gold at night. I dug all around under the porch but didn't find nothing. I marked the porch on the map with a big
Akers?
I.
Emily said Jeff Akers' father was named Joe. Maybe Jeff is related to William Akers after all.
Something labeled the porch on the map with a big I for Iggy because that's the place where he always leads me. I was so busy digging last night that I almost wasn't there when my son was born. We're calling him Joe. So, okay, so Will is then Jeff, the park ranger's grandfather. So because we're calling him Joe. His big sister's real happy. She says baby Joe's just like the dolly she always wanted, but we could never afford to get her. Truth is, we really can't afford Joe neither. I keep writing to Mickey, asking him to please tell me straight out where the gold is, but he never writes back. I'll just have to keep digging. Leavenworth Prison, Leavenworth 48, Kansas. September 9th, 1935. Now I spend all my free time digging in the woods. I dig around everything that could be a landmark. Logs, rocks, tree stumps, but I never find nothing. Plus, I keep getting lost. The paths look so much alike, especially at night, that I spend most of my time trying to figure out where I am. So last Sunday, I memorized the way to the cemetery. I don't know if I need to know that, but there we go. Alright, February 11th, 1939. Whoa, this is much later. Okay, because the previous ones were 33. Even though Mickey never... Oh, isn't this close to the day they died? Anyway. Even though Mickey never allowed the dogs in the speakeasy or the tunnels, I've been looking there for the gold because I looked everywhere else I can think of and got nowhere. Last week, I found out that Mickey changed the passcode to the spigots in the speakeasy. This got my hopes up, because the way I figured it, why would Mickey change the code without telling me unless he was hiding something? When I finally figured out the new code, I didn't find nothing in the tunnel that opened up that wasn't there before. Why Mickey spent all that money on pictures of those dogs of his, I'll never understand. Pictures of those dogs. Alright. March 2nd, 1942. I give up. Mickey's dead, and so are all his dogs. I'll never find the gold. I got a good job offer over in Harrisburg, and I'm going to take it. Little Joe and Sarah deserve a better life than they've gotten so far. And it's high time Callie got a nice house and a husband who doesn't spend all his time chasing after something he can't find. But I'm leaving this journal here. Because who knows, maybe someday I'll suddenly remember something Mickey said, and it'll finally hit me where he hid the gold. Maybe I'll come back here and find it after all. But in the meantime, I got my family. They're what's important. They're treasure enough. Aww. It's really cute. Okay.
The dogs will lead the way. I wonder what that means.
I feel like it has... the dogs will lead the way. I feel like it has something to do with their markers in the cemetery. Like, obviously Mickey said he wanted their markers, like, created a certain way. Nothing on the map. It says a bunch of lines and the words the dogs will lead the way. Sorry, I'm just looking at the journal real quick. Okay, well. Told me to take care of his dogs when the time came to do their tombstones like he told me. I don't know, man. Oh, no, don't open it. We're good. Alright. Let's close her up. Alright, well. Okay, squeak. Huh. Where's that flashlight? There. Oh, yeah. More mysteries, you guys. Alright, well, it's a little after 11 my time. We've been streaming for almost 3.5 hours now, so I think I'm going to go ahead and actually call it here for the night. Like I mentioned earlier, I will be out of town for the next week, so no streams until next Sunday night, where we will actually pick up with Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake again and see if we can kind of solve this mystery. Maybe find some gold bars and figure out the mystery of these scary ghost dogs is. So thank you all for hanging out for the night. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a great weekend, and until I see you again, hopefully it's all good stuff, good times. Let me go ahead and save it real quick. Save it. Hunt a stream. Alright. So I'll go ahead and get out of here, but thank you all. I hope you have a great weekend and have a great night, and I will see you guys next time.